Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Degidio, and we are back with another episode of the Jaxxon podcast. This is the UFC recap. For those of you that didn't know, UFC 321 went down this weekend, and it was a phenomenal card. There was ups, there was downs, there was champions crowned all around. 10 toes down, loosen your talon boots on the ground with my greatest co-host of all time, Rampage Jaxxon.
Let's go, nigga. Let's go, my nigga.
The twerk king. The twerk king. The twerk pageant. And then we got the amazing UFC analyst, the greatest mind in the history of the UFC, TJ Dillashaw. Yeah! And then we got America's champ, the street king. He got all the Armenians thinking. He's ready to roll up on anybody, including Armin. I had to diffuse that whole situation this year. Nah. My man rolls around like he's Rocky Balboa. No entourage, no crew, just a blunt in his hand, and he's ready to go down. Bobby Green!
Let's go!
Let's go. King Green! King Green! All hail the king! All hail the king! We know you was watching Mackenzie Dern this weekend. We know that.
He's married, man.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Married to the game.
I got a girl, but I ain't not married. I got a girl.
Yeah, don't play with him like that.
Wait, y'all live together and everything?
Yeah.
He's married, man.
Get off my man's dick.
Oh, wow.
Nah. I just be quiet. I'll just keep myself to myself, you know. But yeah, with Mackenzie, whatever.
See, what that happened is you love Mackenzie.
She like the male version where all males have to deal with child support and stuff like that. She like, man, I got a baby daddy. He trying to take all my money from me. So I'm like, I gotta go for it for that reason, you know?
Yeah.
So I fuck with her for that.
100. I love Mackenzie Dern and stuff like that, but this not pointing to her, but I ain't gonna lie. I love when I hear women on child support and shit like that, man. I love that shit. You know why? Because women been doing this shit to us for so many years.
That's what
it's their turn. But I wouldn't wish that on Mackenzie. Look,
on Mackenzie?
I'm not pointing this at Mackenzie. Mackenzie, she would understand. I hate that it's Mackenzie, a girl that I actually like. Yeah. But I ain't gonna hold you, man. I like hearing stories when women be having pay child. Because I raised two of my kids and they mom didn't give me no damn child support. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga, I didn't have phone cases with you.
And then they claim the kids on their fucking taxes. I raised these kids, pay for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't even claim them on my taxes.
Exactly. Nigga,
Every time tax season came around, they had already claimed them.
Yeah,
they
nigga,
get to write off the kids on their taxes, but you can't?
Bro, I could have, but they did it fast every year.
Bro, every year she'd be like, all right, next year you gonna do next year. I'm like, all right, cool.
You know what
next
I'm
year she
talking
gonna do this shit again.
Yeah.
I've been there. Yeah. So I feel what you're saying. I'm the same way. I'm like, welcome to equality. You know, you get it too.
I hate that it's McKenzie.
But it's just like, now you one of the men. You're welcome to the crew. You one of us now. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that it's Mackenzie.
Yeah, but it's just like, hey, nigga, we took the lumps, and now you welcome to the crew. Yeah. You in here with us, and that should actually be one of us.
Mackenzie's one of you guys.
Yeah.
But you have more
the child support,
more of a
baby
connection
daddy,
to
baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You have more of a connection to Mackenzie than most of us, huh, Bobby Green?
Bro, why you gotta start doing all that?
You still paying child support, or are you overrated now?
No, I still pay child support.
Yeah, that's crazy. All those kids I had, I never had to pay child support because I took care of them. But now, my last baby, I got to pay child support.
I got one black, two white, one Mexican.
Damn, we a lot alike.
Nigga, I move around just like you. That's what I said. Real nigga recognize real, you know? Yeah. And so, trust me, I didn't have to deal with these women and come with it.
Well, I'm not technically on child support. I just take care of business. I take care of my baby.
I'm technically on it where when you get the check, they hold it from you for a minute. They say, even though I'm like, bro, paid all my shit, I'll take care of that. They still hold your shit. Yeah. It's just like a precautionary thing they do. Yeah. So I gotta wait for my check and shit. You know,
Damn, who holds it?
Child support.
Damn.
I think I'm paying my baby mama more than what she would get if I was actually on child support.
But you're done with that, right? All your kids.
No. I got a 2-year-old. That I won't be talking about.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. I got 2 years.
You be popping them out left and right.
I still got some more to give.
Oh my God, dude! I thought you would have hung it up by now.
No, shit. I should have though. But I love kids. They make you young though.
Bobby Green, did you have a chance to watch the rest of the fights this weekend?
Yeah, I checked out a few of them, but to be honest, not really. I don't watch that many fights, bro. If I'm be honest with you, it's like the season is changing, bro. And maybe you can get this. And maybe you can get this, but you can't because you over there on Armin's side, Mr. Armin. But anyway, so what I'm saying is,
hold up.
No, let him finish.
Let me cook. Let me cook.
When he telling the truth.
Let me cook. What I'm saying is like, I'm sorry to say it, but we built this shit. And when I say we, I mean Americans. We built this sport. This is our baby. This is the shit we build. We want to see it go in the right directions. And there's no hate, gentlemen, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's like, yeah, they changing the culture. You know what I mean? They changing the culture. For instance, like, if we was rapping, you know what rap sound like. And so, you ever heard like an Indian dude rap?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Were you like that?
I like to laugh at it.
Exactly. That's my point. And so my point is that it's like, oh, y'all not really doing it like us, you know? Because it's like, we understand what it is. So when you're doing it, it just feels different. It doesn't feel right.
Bobby, who do you not like?
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Like?
I'm gonna get there.
Get off your chest. You have
I'm gonna
something
get there.
to say.
It's not I don't like nobody. It's just that it's like, don't make me the bad guy, fucker. You know? Don't make me the bad guy. No, it's like, nah. It's sometimes it's called checking. And checking, if I check you, bro, it's I love you. I'm checking you because it's out of love.
It's
it ain't
different culture.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's checking you, but they take it like disrespect.
Right.
That's why I had the problem with Arm when I was like, he sucks or something like that. He was trying to get mad at me because of my opinion. Like, I'm like, bro, you boring. And so he wanted to check me behind that. That's my opinion. Somebody asked me my opinion. I'm gonna tell him like it is. If you got a problem with it, it is what it is. We cashed it up. We're cool. It's whatever. But what I'm saying is, back to the point is the culture, how it is. Chamaya. That's your boy too.
World champion.
That's your boy too.
Best in the business.
But you gotta go talk to your boy. You gotta tell your boy, hey, what the fuck was that?
Whoa, that was one of the greatest world championship performances of all time.
I know
That's called absolute dominance, brother.
You're the King Glazer.
You're
a King Glazer.
When you fight for a
That's
belt,
what
you
WS.
do whatever it takes
King
to
of
win the
Glazers.
belt. Hold
the
up,
King
Bobby.
of Glazers.
I
Would you
got
like my
nothing
crown?
but respect for you.
Here's my crown.
Hey, Bobby, I got nothing but respect for you.
Glazer.
How could you say that? He won the
King
belt.
of Glazers. Bro, no, all right,
He dissected his opponent. He did what it takes to win, and he did it at the highest level.
Let him cook. It's a guest.
This is some shit like
this is some platform.
I know I sound crazy and I know I sound like a hater. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just keeping this shit real, y'all. They said he had like 700 strikes.
Yes, sir.
He had like 700 strikes. I was like, where were they at? Where were they at? You know? So what happened was he was like this.
No.
You know?
He was controlling and still applying offense so the ref doesn't tell him to get off and say, you got to work. You don't want Herb Dean coming over there. You got to work.
But that's his point, though. He doesn't want the ref to have to come in and even say anything. He wants you actually fighting to finish it and like dropping bombs and looking for KOs is what he's saying.
Let's do it this way.
More the entertainment.
Let's do it this way. You gonna kill me, right? You gonna kill me where? North and South's position. I mean, not North and South. He was in Crucifix.
Gotcha. Yeah.
In the Crucifix position, you know what's up. It's over. It's over. You catch a nigga in the Crucifix.
Yeah.
It's over. But what'd you do? What'd you do right now?
Dropping elbows.
Okay. He threw 300 punches before he realized, like, it took like 10 minutes where he said, hey, I could throw an elbow in here. He must have hit about 500 of these.
He must have never seen that fight with Gary Goodrich.
And who was that? Who was he fighting? Gary Goodrich was fighting who?
I'm not. Shut up. I'm not going to talk.
Why?
That's my old wrestling coach. Shut up.
No, we just saw him. He was training Mackenzie, right?
Was he?
Paul Pereira?
Hey, don't be putting shit on my coach's name, bro.
No, I'm not.
I'm just saying. He must
he's
have never
a
saw that
legendary
fight.
wrestling
He must
coach.
never saw that legendary old UFC fight with Gary Goodrich. He had him in a crucifix.
Well, yeah, but he was dropping bombs like elbows, big elbows. Yeah.
Well, Gary
But what
Goodrich
I'm saying is the position.
a brawler, though. That was before technique. Gary Goodrich is just all muscle. He's a gangster.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is in that position, and 90% of fighters realize in that position, you're fucked, you're done.
Yeah.
You know?
what's wrong?
Who's the opponent?
what's
Who's the
wrong
opponent?
Who was the opponent there?
Who was the opponent? The African dude.
DDP.
Oh, yeah.
So
Drew gets
DDP, he
definition.
realized he's fucked. He's fighting his ass off. He's kicking, he's bucking, he's doing everything in it. I'm like, he just used every energy. He got to a point where he used everything and he just set his leg up here like, this is going to be just done. It's just too late. It's over, you know? But the fight should be over. He got through the round. So, all right. He's got some new life in him. He gets back in that position again.
DDP showed a champion's heart getting out of it though.
No, it's the other guy, Pop.
The other guy should have finished it.
It's the other guy, Pop.
I know, but think about it.
He didn't even get out of it. The bell ringing. No, he didn't do nothing.
But most people tap when they get there. They get there and you don't survive.
Tap
that.
from what? He can't tap. His arms is locked up. Tap from what?
I'm saying you get tapped. I know you get tapped. You get finished.
You get finished. Exactly. That's my point, though. You get finished, and the fact that he couldn't finish that position, being a world class, it's like, man, y'all making this shit look gay. I'm sorry. This shit looking gay.
Hey, you gotta stop.
I had my homies there.
Fighting for a world title.
I know, bro, and I know it sounds crazy.
I know it sounds crazy.
I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy.
As much as I love you, ain't no fan of
but
anime love you more than I love you. But you're being slanderous. Bobby, when you fight for a world title, you do whatever it takes to take that title home and go cash it out and get yourself a Ferrari.
But I understand what he's saying. Listen. I understand what he's saying. He's saying that he's saying Chimaev should have.
High? I'm always high. Hold up, Rampage. Fuck all that. You over here speaking like you know something. It's not about that. It's about making shit that's
Bobby.
Timeless. I'm saying when I can watch TJ's fights, timeless. When I can watch Rampage's fights, timeless. I was with the homies. We were watching the fight, and they were like, they was on their phones. They were trying to and they were kind of like, what is going on? They're trying to ask me what's going on. I'm like, be honest, I don't know what to tell you what's going on. It's like, he's supposed to finish right here. I know I sound crazy, and I know I sound like I'm hating.
You don't sound crazy.
I know I sound crazy.
I
love Chimaev. I love Chimaev. It's not no hate. It's not no hate. I got love for them. I got love for all my Russian people. It's not that, but hey, it's like the Brazilians get it, bro. The Brazilians got with the tune. Brazilians come and fight. They do their thing. Okay, cool. They got with the tune. All right, the Chinese, they trying to get it together. They'll strike. They'll strike. Okay, they kind of got it too. But then, what's going on with y'all? The way y'all do y'all dance is like, that ain't dancing.
Yo, I'm
me.
Italian. Why you groom me with them?
Yeah, you got the beard right now, all right? You got the beard right now.
Shave the mustache.
Hey, Jaxxon Wrestling Club. Listen,
you got the beard.
You got to understand something. As a podcast analyst and a fight fan, Bobby, I want to see my people get world championships, and however they got to do to get it, they got to get it.
Go glaze them up. Go glaze them up some more. Put a little more glaze on that.
How's that glazing?
Put a more glazing. Because this is the thing. You're not telling your homie some real shit, bro. You're not telling your homie like, hey, I know you didn't go tell him like,
You
bro.
don't think Khamzat Chimaev is one of the most explosive fighters? You don't think he could dismantle anybody?
Yes.
If that's
I'm
how
not
he
saying
chose
that.
to
Yes.
fight,
Wait.
that's how he
Hold
chose
on.
to
Yes.
fight. Yes.
How come you said yes, but you're
I know. I was gonna finish it. I know.
You doing
I was gonna
yes,
finish
but
it.
you're not doing the no.
I know. But yes, but no, this is what you understand. This is the business of entertainment, my nigga. This is the business of entertainment.
Go watch
I couldn't see a
WWE.
goddamn fight.
If you don't like it, go watch WWE.
I couldn't see a fight. It's so cool.
I watched every one of your fights my whole life, Bobby.
Fighting.
But he helped-
Somebody go to sleep. Either I'm going to sleep or he going to sleep. It's a fight.
He helped build this sport, and what he's saying.
It's
you know
a
what I mean?
fight.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta get here and fight. I bring my homies to see this shit, and they be looking at me like, "What you? That shit was weak." I'm like, "Hey, I ruined the night. My bad. It normally be popping. It normally be jumping, but when they fight, it be like."
But Bobby, please. You know Armin, one of the most explosive fighters. He'll dismantle
I'm
anybody.
not saying that.
You know Khamzat, one of the most explosive fighters.
He is. He's sick.
It's just
Bro,
the technique.
He did one of the dopest things is when he fought back to back. When he did I think it was like 7-8 days and fought back to
Khamzat Chimaev in
I
Dubai.
respect
or
all his
Qatar.
shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I'm explaining, I'm trying to get all my Russian brothers to get the shit. Is like, stop taking it that way when we saying this shit to y'all. Bro, but this is our shit. And y'all came over here trying to do what we already started. Keep this shit going. Don't turn this shit to that. That's all I'm saying. It's like, that shit, like, all right, we doing the dance, we doing the electric robots, we doing the slides and all that. And then the other guy comes, he's like, what? You know, you're like, what is that? You know, like, that ain't dancing. Like, you know, don't turn it into that, you know?
TJ, what's your opinion?
I see where he's coming from. I seen the sport, like, I'm in the same boat. I see the dominance and I appreciate the dominance and how good he is at something. But then there's a fine line of like, look, we're watching a sport because of the entertainment, because of the knockouts. And that's why I fought the way that I fought, right? Like I could have wrestled and I could have held him down, but no, I wanted to kick his head off. I wanted to see a highlight.
Yes.
I wanted to see a
He had
highlight.
that choice.
Yeah. I want to see a highlight for the rest of my life of me
He
knocking
made
someone
that
out.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys, but I think that the culture in the UFC now, and especially when people are fighting for belts, they just want to fight safe.
They just want to win. They just want to win. And that's what I'm
understand
explaining. It's like, I get it. Nobody wants to lose, you know?
Bro, because they're big stars where they're from, though. You gotta understand this. They're
huge.
They got the whole country
They're
behind
huge.
them.
That's my point is that like here in the United States, me as a fighter, if I'm going to be a guy's laying and praying and winning fights that way, I'm not going to be very popular. I'm not going to make a bunch of money outside the cage. They don't have that problem. They get a whole country behind him. He, you know, like everyone over in Russia, they get supported like their royalty over there, no matter how they win. We have to win impressively. We have to be a character. We
It's
have
our
to
culture.
do things, yeah.
I was just trying to explain something to TJ. TJ, can I use you as a model for a
course,
second?
of course.
Come here. All right, check this out. In wrestling.
Yeah.
Do it right here.
If we was wrestling, turn on.
Yeah.
This is what Chimaev do. What you here, lock tight.
Yeah.
In wrestling, if he dropped his knee,
Yeah.
They call locked hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do that. You'd be stalling and preventing action from happening. But in the UFC, we don't have that. So he can hold here all day. He'll hold, and then he'll take somebody down, drop them down. They'll get back up. They'll still be here. They'll fight. And it's so hard to get rid of a man like this. This is the hardest position. That's why wrestling, it's like you can only be here for a certain amount of time or a certain position. So some guys be like, man, I can't get up. I'll drop the knee. Well, you got to open up and work more. You know what I'm saying? But there is no action for that.
You got a point, bro. You got a point.
I understand the breakdown. I understand what you want, Bobby Green, and I see where you're coming from.
Oh, and the last thing he's doing this. This is the thing. From here.
Whatever it takes, Bobby. A strike's a strike. It doesn't matter if you strike with all power or not, right? When you sparred me, did you not tell me, Bear, it's all about just keeping him off of you? Keeping him off of you. Did you not tell me that?
Let's do it this way. You're into the whole BMX and skateboarding and stuff.
Yeah.
So what if a guy just came out there and all they were doing goddamn mollies all day? If they were doing goddamn mollies all day, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Stop! You'd be like, boo this man! You know what I mean? Stop! Y'all fucking up the culture, and you tell them, bro, we over here on hard flips, we over here on fucking kick flips and grind.
Right now, the scariest man in the UFC is Khamzat Chimaev.
Scary boring.
Bobby, you can't say that. He won a world title doing whatever. All right, we got to
He
move
is
off this
scary.
subject. We're going to do this for an hour.
He is.
He's
scary.
You can glaze for an hour.
He's scary. But he is scary boring also. He's scary,
he's
but
scary,
he's also scary boring also.
He's scary.
The Gilbert
He
fight was
uses
dope.
his strengths.
I don't want to knock him. The Gilbert fight was dope.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The Gilbert fight was dope. And so he does some dope things, but I'm like, you're on that, you're kind of getting that way. Like Islam, same thing. Islam started realizing, oh, I got to show more of this stuff, you know? He started boxing, Dustin. I thought that fight was one of his best fights where he did that. That was his best fight, was when he actually opened up more. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, does Armin, does he have a fight coming up now?
Yes, Dan Hooker, and he is going to dismantle somebody.
And that's the message to him is he's got a perfect opponent where he could present where Dan gonna bring you a fight.
Dan's tough though, huh?
Dan tough, he
Dan's
gonna
very
bring you a
tough.
fight.
Hangman
Bring the
Hooker?
fight to
Ooh.
him. But what everybody's already predicted, it's gonna be a wrestle fuck. It's gonna be the same thing. It's like, bro, that's not fighting. I didn't if I tune into wrestling, I tune into wrestling. I watch fighting.
Yeah. Hey, those some energy drinks? What is this?
Oh no, that's not no energy drink, bro. This is my little stuff I've been working on. It's my little drink I just dropped right now.
I like your pack. Can I try one?
You sure, bro? Whatever flavor you got. We got watermelon, we got berry punch, we got cucumber lime.
The grape.
Grape? Okay, there you go. Try them out, guys. Collagen drink.
The collagen?
Bobby, what are you saying here in this video?
Darren hasn't had ice cream in a while. She looks fantastic.
Sheesh. What were you doing there, Bobby, when Mackenzie was walking on the stage? You went, sheesh.
What's going on?
I know you was looking.
I've seen these. You guys crush it.
Go read up. Go read up.
I know
We're gonna
you
be in.
should.
Oh, we finna be in Costco's.
It's
We're
good.
finna
It's
drop in
pretty
like
Bobby, I didn't know you were
59
such a
Costco's.
health freak.
Bro, I've been on.
what's
Besides
college?
smoking and everything else, I'm healthy on.
What's collagen for? What is it?
Collagen is for your old ass, you know? For them knees, you know what I mean? When you get out there in them twerk fests, you gotta get down there.
I don't gotta get down.
All right, hey, listen, UFC recap. Let's get back to business. Thank you for your speech and your TED Talk. We all listen. Hopefully you get a few good positive reviews on it. Did you watch Chris Barnett in the heavyweight fight? He lost by decision. Did you see that? Unanimous decision.
Hey, first of all, I don't like the way you talking to me like that. You know, don't ever diss me like that, homie. Ever diss me like that. We're gonna speak outside. Talking to me
I
like
can't
that.
win with Bobby Green. One of my closest friends in the MMA
Here
scene.
go the glazing.
One of my closest friends in the MMA
Slap
scene.
on the glaze. Slap on the glaze.
And he just comes in here. Bobby,
I'll
that's
make
why
you for
we love you.
Thanksgiving. I got a ham. You can glaze it up.
Who the first fight?
If you had a choice, if you can go back, Rampage, the biggest nigga you wore, you can go to football, you can go UFC, or you can go basketball. Which one you picking?
Well, my skills probably football.
Bingo. Because it's going to be more money in it for you. And so those big guys got more options, or we don't make it more lucrative. If that same check was over fighting, then you would have went to fighting, because why? It's more in your nature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But since it ain't the money ain't the same, they fuck it up. So like Dana has the Dana White contender series, you know?
Yeah.
And so a lot of guys come through that type of thing, but they're getting only certain deals where it's only a little bit of money, you know? it's not gonna do much, and they gotta really earn themselves, fight. And a lot of fighters don't make it through that, where you end up making 24 grand in 2-3 fights. You know, it's like, what the fuck?
All right, here we go. This is UFC recap, and I got a good fight to kick it off with. So the first prelim, or the last of the prelim, was a lightweight bout. TJ, you watched this fight?
I did, yeah.
People are excited to hear the recap on this. Bobby, you watched this fight? All right, good. TJ, take it away.
I said her names. Said her names, TJ.
Oh, Nazarat, I know him. I don't know the other guy. What, Quillian?
Well, Nazareth, I beat that guy.
You beat that guy?
Yeah.
Nazarat's tough, dude. That's a good fight to win. He's tough. This other guy took it on like a 10-day short notice, came in and got the job done. I think Nazarat's the higher skilled fighter and was looking good. Unfortunately, he kept circling the wrong way. The other guy wanted to get a bunch of takedowns. You can tell he wanted to take the fight to the ground, but he couldn't set him up. He wasn't throwing his punches to set up his takedowns. He was shooting from too far away, and Nazarat was able to defend it. Did well there. Did well with his spacing. Was doing a good job with his hands and throwing good combos. But Nazarat got caught with a head kick because he kept circling the wrong way. If you keep watching this fight, when you fight in an open stance, right, ortho versus southpaw, you want to try to stay outside that outside foot, which he does there with the good left hand. But a lot of the fight, he would drift to his left, which is to the power of the other guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right there.
You know, and the guy kept throwing body kicks, and he kept circling that way. See how he's shooting with no setups?
Yeah.
Yeah, never going to get a takedown that way. But
Why is that?
Because you got to get his hands up, right? If I'm not piecing him up upstairs to get his hands up to block, then my shots aren't going to work. He's shooting him with no
And
punches.
shooting too far out.
That too.
Is that guy Nazarat? Is he a wrestler by trade, or he just?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
I say more of a striker. From
Yeah.
what I got. He thought I was just gonna wrestle him. I was like, no, I'm coming to sock you up, bro.
He's like, you ever watched one of my fights before?
Yeah, he thought I was gonna wrestle. Like I would be afraid of him or something.
Yeah.
Were you afraid of him?
You better stop, later.
Now Nazarat looked tall though.
He do?
Yeah, he looked tall. Look,
I'm
is he taller
taller
than
than
you?
him.
Are you taller than him? Oh,
I think
okay.
so.
Maybe the other guy. in
Yeah, I
there.
think I'm taller than him. Yeah.
Maybe what's his guy's name?
Other name is tall.
How you pronounce
Yeah.
the other guy's name? Skiller Kid.
Quillian or something like that.
This was the Bobby Green
good.
dismantling the high guard of Nazarat.
Very,
Bobby
very
Green.
Yeah, he does
Boxing.
that. He protects a lot like that. So I had to start finding my way to get in between.
My bad. I'm
his
looking at the
guard.
other. I thought the other guy was now Nazarat, the guy with the perm. My
No,
bad.
Yeah,
Solid Kid is in the white.
Okay, my bad.
But Bobby Green, when you fought Nazarat, you had a great feint and a great jab that just kept breaking his high guard. Is that what you saw here? He was doing the same thing, kind of boxing with his hands down?
He covers up really like that. So you want to find the holes. Usually I want to go either in the middle or I want to be able to go around the opponent who will kind of hard guard like this, you know? Sometimes they don't realize these MMA guys will still sneak in between.
Oh, yeah.
They think it's boxing and you can do this. Well, nah, it still goes in between.
Yeah.
Right here, you guys can see when Bobby fought Nazarat, you see he does the body jab and then he hits
dang.
right to the
Oh.
jab cross.
Oh, that was a nice combo. Oh, look at
boxing.
that. Oh, yeah. I
He's
like
high
that.
guard, so I got to go body to get him distracted. And just when he thinks I'm going to steal body and leave, I'll come back in.
And
Did you
then,
knock him
and
out?
the way that Bobby holds his hands too, it's hard for Nazarat to see where his punches are coming from, right?
Right here, you see the high guard too, right, TJ?
Yeah, not as he does it, but not as much because this other Quillian guy's not there.
Oh, shit!
Because Quillian's not like throwing a
Oh,
bunch of punches on him, so he
shit.
doesn't have to high guard defense, right? But
Oh,
what
let's
he
see that knockout.
what Nazarat did do is he kept circling the wrong way, into the power of the kick.
But he had his hand up too, bro.
But he was
The
going.
kick-
He was
the kick
expecting it
was
to be a
out.
body kick.
Yeah.
He just went right over his hand. He thought it was going to be a body kick and went right over. Put him out for a
He's
while.
shaking.
Oh, he was asleep for a while.
But you see his legs shaking?
Yeah.
I hate those knockouts.
How do you set up those types of head kicks? Like, are you?
Well, he did it the whole round. So he's kicking body,
he is
body.
shaking.
And Nazarat was circling the wrong direction. He's circling left when he should have been circling right.
Did you knock him out as well?
Oh,
And
no,
he
we
just
went the
circled
distance.
into
We went
it.
the distance.
Bobby beat him by decision. I watched that whole fight yesterday, Bobby. By the way,
See, watch where he's drifting always. He's always going to his left. He's letting another guy have the outside foot, and he kicked the body the whole first round. And so Nazarat was thinking to the body, see another body kick. Thought it was going to be another body kick, and he went upstairs.
do you see a lot of the same patterns when someone's boxing, TJ? Is that what you look for, like those patterns on
Absolutely.
where they put their hands back?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what is it that you look for most importantly when you're trying to set up kicks? Because you're amazing at setting up head kicks.
How he reacts to my punches. I like to set up all my kicks with punches, and if he's trying to slip my punches, then the kick's going to follow it depending on which way he's slipping. So if I throw a cross over his right shoulder, he's going to slip to his left, and I'm going to follow it up with a kick. Or you start like I did against Garbrandt. I kicked the body, and then went upstairs after that, right? So get him get him to believe that one thing's happening, and then you trap him into the next.
I really like you'll do the two to bring the leg back after it, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of guys, they'll miss that and they'll think come back, bam, there's that leg, yeah.
Yep.
It's real slick that you do.
Bobby, what do we think of the lightweight division now? We see basically the division kind of shaken up a little bit. You have Islam as 1, Armin as 2, Charles at 3, Max at 4, and Justin at 5.
The thing with the division, bro, it's who's doing something. It's who's making the waves, you know? Who's making the waves. They were talking about Patty like being the next possible fight. But then next you know, you see Max coming up here and they're talking Max. It's just like whoever's going to make the waves, really.
Who do you think should be the next fight?
Honestly, if I were going to say something, I feel like Armin deserved the shot, you know? Armin worked for it. But that's the point I'm trying to get to Armin. It's like, it's not just the fact that your back got hurt, brother. It's the product you put out. Because they wouldn't have done it to Gaethje. They were running back, and Gaethje would have been just fine. But it's the product you put out. And they go, do you want to just reshelf this and do this again for a bullshit product? Nah, doesn't sound so good, you know? And so, what kind of product are you selling? That's what we're all selling. We're selling something, guys, you know?
And I think that's his whole point. That's his whole point of what he brought into the podcast from the very beginning is that you are the product you're putting out, you know? The way you fight, the way you talk, the presence you put on.
Absolutely. Next fight, we have a light heavyweight. TJ, did you watch this?
I did.
Amazing. So a lot of people were talking about the fact you have 33-year-old versus 36-year-old. He's 5'10", 6'4", kind of a height advantage. What did you think going into this fight, especially with the records? You know, you have Rockhold at 14-5, and then you have a guy at number 10, 15.
You should say the guys' names first, guys.
TJ. Rampage. We'll let you
No,
bring it in.
no. Don't let me bring it in because I've been fucking up names.
Well, it's Alexander and Osmont, right?
Ozma and Alexander, yes, correct. Okay. And Ozma is undefeated going into the fight.
Oh, he is, okay.
He was 15-0 going into the fight.
Nice.
Yep.
I thought Rockhold was going to get it done, the way just the athleticism and the way that they were looking. But he got caught coming in trying to fake a shot and ran into a stiff jab. I will say that I feel like he quit a little sooner than he needed to. When he got dropped, he kind of shelled up a little bit and didn't show any fight, so they stopped the fight, obviously. I would have liked to see, like, go out on your shield, and if you got to take a couple more punches, you got to take a couple more punches.
And what do we think about kind of the style in the division right now? I know there's a pretty big mix-up. You have Khalil at 5, Jan at 4, Carlos at 3, Ankalaev at 1 with Yuri, and then Alex Pereira as the champ. Do you see this guy kind of making his ways? Because Rockhold going into the fight was 7.
Okay.
And Osmont was 10.
Okay.
So I feel like now the division's kind of got some good mix up here.
Yeah, he's probably getting close to top 5 then.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the undefeated record? Does that play a big factor in the rankings?
Yeah, and also a product of what you put out. He got a finish on the first round against, I believe it was first round, right?
Yeah. Round 1.
Yeah. He got a finish in the first round, and that always looks great as well to a number 7 ranked fighter. That's going to push you up even further. Again, a product of what you put out, and he's going out there and getting finishes.
You keep saying it, TJ. You keep saying it. You said it like 3-4 times. The product.
I mean, that's what. Yeah, the best point you made right now was what you just said.
Like, they make me seem crazy. I was on Joe Rogan. I was trying to express the same thing. Joe makes him crazy. Like Joe was like you know, like I'm into the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu. Yeah, we are too. But yes, I'll wrestle or do some jiu-jitsu. But and I'm a bow hit you too, so it make it entertaining. You know, and
Yeah, Joe Rogan is he's a purist, but even though he likes the grappling and stuff more, like, you know, guys that are really into jiu-jitsu, they look at it different from us. So that is kind of entertaining for them, like the fighting on the ground and stuff like that. So it's like different opinions of fans and what you watch.
Bobby, I get what you're saying. We all do, but I think we enjoy the art of mixed martial arts.
And I don't do one art. It's mixed martial arts. I want to see all of it.
I agree with you 100%.
It's mixed martial arts.
That's why I can't.
You
That's why I can't watch
one art. It's like, well, in that case, I'll just go to that art.
Bro, that's why I can't watch it a lot of. I don't know a lot of the new fighters. This podcast. Oh, somebody got knocked out.
Rewind that by 10 seconds.
Yeah, this podcast got me back into it.
Rampage was a force too.
TJ, break down this combo right here. It looks so gentle.
Well, it's just a jab.
Oh no, it looked like an elbow.
It was a jab. It was a car. Yeah, it was a car crash. Because of Roki's coming in, he's
coming in. That's why I thought it was an elbow.
Yeah, he's trying to fake that shot going low, and then which is hard because like you're so much of a taller fighter, right? To get underneath him, you have to go you have to change your levels. He's not changing his levels enough. He's jabbing low, so his hand is down, and he's coming forward. So he ran right into that jab. If you're 6'4" and you're gonna jab the body or fake a shot, you really need to change your elevation.
What's he yelling at him at the end of the fight?
I don't know.
They were getting into it. He was saying, "What now?" or something. Look at this.
Rewind it.
Rewind it further.
Rewind it further.
Yeah, we missed the content.
It did look kind of like an elbow.
Bang.
Oh, hit him. That's right.
See where his hand's at though? He's coming in with his hands
TJ
low.
with the details. But look at right when the fight's over, you can see Osmont kind of walks over to him and he's kind of like in his face a little bit, like, "What now?"
What was he doing? What was he thinking about going there? You see his hand? Where he was like,
He was either going to jab or fake a takedown.
Yeah,
you
so
know, he's either going to
yeah.
jab. Like, that's like my whole point.
Yeah.
Like if you're that tall and you're going to jab the body, you can't jab like this. You got to like really get your level down and jab the body because otherwise
Yeah.
you're going to run into something.
Yeah.
If I'm jabbing like this, I got no defense.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
But look at the guy. He got hit with a jab, and he wasn't unconscious. He was looking at him come
That was
down.
my point.
And then he covered up. It's like,
Yeah, fight.
bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
fight. But sometimes you get rocked or you get dropped, and you kind of unconscious, even though you cover your head up. You kind of unconscious. You're not there. Looked like he was still there. He was looking at the guy.
Yeah, he turtled up.
He
Yeah, he
turned
turtled up. He went straight to turtle position. He must have been just rung a little bit.
I'd imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
There's
course.
no way he's turtling up like that. This dude's a pretty defiant fighter. I don't see him just kind of giving up like that.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe you never know what's going on through you.
Well, I don't know. Rampage, speak from experience. When you get hit and you kind of fell, where you always first thing to do is cover up, or like kind of.
I cover up. The only times I've been knocked out, right? Like the first time I got knocked out, I was conscious. I remember blood and everything. I was conscious, but you just don't have no motor skills. You just can't do anything. I was like a limp fish. And the second time I got knocked out, like where it's like out, I lost like 30 seconds or something. Because by the time I remember the lady doctor or somebody was in the ring, I was asking her not to stop the fight. So you just don't know. But I saw a clip of it, and as soon as I got hit, I covered up with my hand. So I thought about it. So maybe he was kind of like unconscious, but he saw him coming in. Like I didn't see nothing else. I thought I got knocked out. I covered up. It's just an instinct. You just it's an instinct that you got from training. You just cover up, maybe.
I don't remember covering up. I just was,
It's different. It's different knockouts. Because when I fought Kevin Randleman, I remember he rocked me, and I remember in the moment I kind of like got rocked. I went down, but my hands stayed up, and Kevin Randleman, he didn't jump on me. If Kevin Randleman would have jumped on me with a combo, he would have knocked me out.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what you call it, discombobulated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I remember I got rocked, but my hands came up. And I guess that's from training. I was so grateful that he didn't finish. He didn't follow up. So you just don't know, like different things. But then I got back in my stance. I kept fighting.
So we go into a heavyweight fight with Alexander Volkov, and he's actually always been a good friend of Jaxxon. I've been sending him chains for years. He's always showed me support. Can you imagine being in a concert, Slaughter to Prevail, the mosh pit? There's a video of Alexander Volkov in the mosh pit at Slaughter to Prevail. It's a Russian hardcore band. Yeah. It's a deathcore band, and he's moshing with a bunch of fans going nuts. Can you imagine running into that guy in a mosh pit?
They be fighting.
And his shirt's off. Yeah, they go crazy. They turn up, dude. Shirts off, they swing, they go nuts.
And they
but
don't
it's
get mad.
dance fighting.
It's dance fighting.
Yeah, it's like you're not supposed to be just go out there and fight. You're supposed to be like, yeah, fuck yeah.
And if you hit somebody, they can't get mad.
No, they can hit you back. Yo, they mosh. They go crazy. Let's see if I can find
Everybody's
it.
just going nuts.
Crazy white boy stuff.
Yeah.
But TJ can say that.
I had a white. I was living with a white family too. That's some mosh.
you went- you went-
Look, here's the video. Here's the video of Alexander Volkov shirtless in the mosh pit going nuts.
He's a fucking giant.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine mosh pitting with that dude? Shirt off, just throwing elbows. He knows how to kick, fight. Look at him. He's ready to just dismantle somebody. That is a mosh pit I don't want to be in. I can handle myself.
You
but
can't go to jail for mosh pitting.
hell no. You should go live stream that one.
Everybody just going wild.
Bro, you and Bobby Green should go to a mosh pit.
Man,
And just
we'd
go
be on-
nuts.
Yeah, we'll go to jail.
The whole
Why?
body gonna stop.
Yeah.
Shit is over, man.
It's over, yeah. Hell no.
A couple guys sleeping on the ground.
Okay, so this guy has a good kind of fight spree going on here in the UFC. He's a big name, and he was fighting against Almeida.
This is where I picked up at. I started watching from here on.
Okay, thank you, Bobby.
And so this was the controversial fight, where some people were saying, well, the takedowns and the control versus striking, and you have that argument.
What's it? Alexander, that's his name?
Volkov.
Yeah.
Yeah, Volkov.
Every time I look at him, I wonder when he get done with his girl, he looked there and say, "That'll do, pig. That'll do."
This guy.
Dude, Almeida lost this fight for himself
Why do you think that, TJ?
because he had all the control and didn't do anything with it. He wasn't looking for a finish. He was just laying there. They had to get stood up like 4 or 5 times. Like, just like what we're in a fight and he didn't throw any punches. He would get into half guard and just kind of hold on. He would get into side control and just hold on. And you wouldn't like he lost a round when he was on top for like 4 minutes, but you lost the round. Like you gave up the fight yourself.
Yeah.
Since 2022, Volkov only has 2 losses, one to Tom Aspinall and one to Cyril Gane.
Well, check this out. For all the fighters watching and stuff, Dana and them watching, they want us like pit bulls. They want us to fight. And you think you out here winning and stuff. That's what I'm explaining back to the product and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They go back here, they talk with everybody, and the matchmaker go, and they yell at the matchmaker, what the fuck you put that shit together for, you know? And they'll go, okay, well, we're not selling this product, you know? And so you want to sit out there and hold, like he could easily just posture up and try to score.
Mm-hmm.
But he's afraid of letting Volk go, so he's not gonna do anything.
I'm gonna tell you how the UFC could fix it. Like if I was a promoter and I had the bankroll the UFC had, I would up the fight of the night bonus. They just made $7 billion more just for rights, right?
They say they are. They say they are.
I will up the fight of the night bonus to $1 million. I want fights. Fight of the night bonus to $1 million. So that's $2 more million per show. They can afford it. You're gonna get more. You're gonna get more exciting
Let's
fights.
do a prediction. What do we think that it's gonna be? From 50, it's supposed to get a boost up. What do you think it's gonna be put at?
I would say they would give a 50% boost. Like it'd be like 100, right? I would do it if I had that. If I had that bankroll, I want.
So you think it's
I want
gonna be
exciting
100?
fights. I would do $1 million if I made $7 billion just off selling the rights.
I think it's gonna be 75.
You think it'll be
75K?
Oh, it's got to be at least 100 at home.
I know.
It's
but
got to
I
be.
think it's gonna be 75.
Damn.
I think it's gonna be 75.
Damn.
But that's
That'd
how
be like
we always get the shit in the stick. You know what I mean?
I think that's how you fix it,
75.
though. I think that's how you fix it. You want more exciting fight. You want people to.
I agree with that because that's life
That's
changing
what I'm
money.
fighting for right
That's
there.
like-
I'm fighting for the nugget. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because
Wait,
that'd be
that's
bigger
what
than
you-
some people's purse. That fight of the night bonus be bigger than some people's purse.
That's what you fight for, Bobby?
Yeah.
Every time you fight,
Every time.
you're thinking about the fight of the night bonus.
Listen, there's some times where I've had fighters I could be holding on to them, and they were trying to get them, and they just got away. I just let them go. Like, okay, well, we still fighting. I'm still gonna make it entertaining wherever it goes. That's my job as the entertainer to choose wherever it goes. I can still make it exciting down here or up. You know, like when I fought Tony, I was smacking Tony with hammer fist. Blah, blah, so it looks dope. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting out there just.
It's true though. It's so true, man.
Wait,
You know?
it really is true? You're selling the fight even more just to
You
win
gotta
fight
sell
of the
the
night?
fight.
Well, dude, he's
Yeah.
talking shit to people. He's like fucking
You
in their
gotta
face.
sell
Like,
the
people wanna
fight.
see
We're
that,
making a
you know?
product.
That's why
Make
we
it
all. That's why we all
timeless.
big fans. And look, we all big fans. And he got street cred, something you'll never get because you don't think like him. You don't got no street cred. That's why you got dudes and Teslas rolling up and trying to fight you. And
He
shit.
got his hummus. He got his hummus cred right now. Hummus.
I went to Victorville and helped Bobby in a street fight. Just so you understand what's going on. here.
Confirm.
This nigga be lying. This nigga be lying.
I was up there. You wasn't shooting with me in the gym, Rampage.
All right.
Come on, man.
All right.
Me and Bobby been in the streets. How do you think I had to defuse Bobby and 400 Armenians? I was out there. It was just me versus them. I felt like 300, huh, Bobby?
Man.
I had to call Armin ceasefire.
I will say at least they're changing the way they're scoring fights. Like back in the past, they would have gave Almeida this fight.
Really?
Because he had 4 minutes
Yeah,
of control
yeah,
time,
exactly,
right? So
exactly.
at least they're changing that. They're changing
Yeah.
like, look, you were on top, but you didn't do dick, so you don't win, you know?
I think at the end of the day, I agree with you, Bobby. The product you're selling, you said it 9,000 times.
I mean,
think
look,
we
bro,
all
you're
see it.
selling
I didn't
products
think
right
you
here.
did.
I get it. I get
TJ
it.
did.
No, I get it,
did.
Bobby. I get it. But I do want to ask you guys a question. There still has to be some sort of dominance that you could show when you're on the ground that helps you win fights, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the next fight, it's an awesome ground game.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro, I don't know. TJ just put me up. He said I can't drink no more plastics.
No, you can't.
TJ
Yeah.
just put me say.
I know, I keep telling him, like,
she said
I'll
no
drink
more
it. I'll drink
plastics.
it. I like this water.
You like
I'm like,
my-
man, I'm trying to be like TJ.
This
like
water,
what
you
I'm
saying? Hey,
water you build like Legos.
I'm gonna tell you if you're gonna switch from plastics, only drink out of like thermos and stuff like that because studies come out that the glass bottles got more of the plastic.
It's the
in
way
it.
they're manufacturing it.
Yeah, because the plastic top that they put on the glass bottle.
Well, this is all
I'll tell you, like
No, so
right now I got this, but normally I got my little king cup. My girl makes cups and stuff like that, so I just drink out of metal
They
cups.
do a
all
lot
day.
of plastic. Some plastics do have microplastics, but studies came out that the glass bottles got more because of the tops that they put on there.
There is a lot of microplastics in
That's
water
what we're dealing with
bottles
right
that
now, yeah.
really kind of kills your body, I feel like. And they don't want anybody to know about that. Same thing with spandex.
But it's going to be impossible. Look, it's going to be impossible to get around that because shipping and everything, they can't ship everything in glass bottles and stuff no more. It's too expensive, too heavy. You break 10% of it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
it's-
exactly.
It's not enough.
Shoot, we
It's
gotta
same thing
illuminate
with
it up
athleisure.
then.
There's a lot of
exactly.
performance
You know what I
wear
mean?
Exactly.
made
Illuminate
out of
up.
polyester
Speaking
that
of
you.
that,
Yeah.
he looking at it too. We're both
Yeah.
looking into manufacturing and stuff like that, canning and stuff.
No, it's everybody's on a new health kick. Wellness is up, drinking is down, and we were talking about this the other day. There's manufacturers now that are getting cited because of the polyester and the plastics that when you start sweating, it opens up your pores. You're feeding your body these microplastics in the polyesters, and it's just not healthy for you.
They make your underwear out of plastics.
Yeah,
Yeah, most of it is.
yeah.
Yeah, I hate that because they say that will make your balls smell faster.
That's why you always smell like Chipotle.
How you know what my balls smell like?
Why
I
you
know,
worried
I
about
just
your
heard.
balls and stuff? You don't be done smelling
I'm
them.
gonna tell you what.
Yeah, Bobby, tell
Listen,
your live stream said you smell like Chipotle when you
No,
sweat.
that's chat.
It'll affect your endocrine
cat.
system.
I gotta make it
No, that's
nice for
cat.
ladies.
Listen, listen. You got to understand this. Have you guys ever like been out somewhere with your girl or something? She want to give you road head or something like that. But you know, after you take a shower and everything, you only got like a 3-hour window before you start. You know what I'm saying? You only got like a 3-hour window.
He's like, oh, it's not fresh no more, girl.
Not fresh no
It's
more.
not fresh no more.
And so I can't get
Why
the
you
road.
just sweat really fast?
What, bro? No. When you
start
take
chafing,
a
and-
shower as a man, I don't know what y'all using talcum powder or baby powder down there, but you only got like a 3-hour window.
And then what
they
happens?
say
You get
it's because
swampy?
of the plastics in our underwear.
You got to get that organic
Yeah,
cotton.
it's because
dude.
you get
Yeah.
I
swampy
wear only
quick, right?
organic cotton underwear.
Yeah.
Hit me up
I
with that.
wear organic Jaguar or I wear Nads.
It's important for you.
It's all organic cotton.
And you get a longer window on the balls.
I haven't been smell checking myself.
You gotta smell check yourself.
How do you smell check? Wait, what's the quickest way to smell check?
When you
yourself?
go take a piss, you just do a little scratch. You like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You gotta
Champ,
Yeah.
that ain't it. You
Bro,
smell your balls after you
listen.
piss?
You walk into the bathroom at Rampage, he's
Bro.
got his feet over his
No,
head.
bro, I'm gonna tell you
Bro.
something about me. I like to be clean because I'm a single
Listen.
man. I never know when I'm gonna meet a girl or something like this. And
Bro, I ain't gonna let you down the hill alone. I'll be right there with you. I ain't gonna act like I ain't gonna pick the funk. I'll be right there with you. I'll be like, man, let's just smell like, you know what I mean? We'll make sure she.
yeah,
I don't
you know
want
what
to
I'm
see you out there on
They
your
don't know.
own.
See, look, he
take
married.
showers.
And you on the road, man.
They don't even put on lotion and
get
shit. They ain't worried about that
You get all
shit.
swampy. You get all swampy.
Bro, I've noticed I got like a 3-hour window out the shower.
You got really humid balls. Your balls. get
Bro,
all
we gotta
humid.
keep deodorant on.
Yeah.
We niggas. It's a little different. You know what I'm
different,
saying? You ain't put lotion on in probably
I
in
use
2
Lee
years.
Labo. I use Lee Labo cologne. I got the Santos
Cologne.
Studio.
I said lotion. You ain't probably used lotion in like 2 years, huh?
I don't need lotion.
Your girl probably said one time, huh? I was like,
You don't get-
babe,
you
you
don't
should
get
put your
dry
lotion
skin?
on.
Dry skin. No, I'm always tan.
No, you're white. It just
I'm
all blends
Sicilian.
in.
I'm Sicilian.
It blends in.
I'm Sicilian. Bobby, I'm
Let me
darker
do the
than
test.
you.
Let's do the test. I'll do the test on right now.
What are you talking
All
about?
right,
I'm
do the
Sicilian.
test.
Yeah. Ashy, what you talking about, Ashy? Never have Ashy. I've never had Ash. I've never had Ash a day in my life.
I see
Yeah,
it.
it blends in.
You ash it, man.
But my tattoos, though, it won't. Like my.
TJ over do the test.
You only need lotion because you got tattoos, Bobby Green.
TJ do the test. Look.
Oh, you bleeding.
It's barely. I'm getting a little dry.
First of all, you need to cut your nails. You bleeding. You just cut yourself.
Yeah,
that's
I
water.
lotioned up. You can't see nothing.
Let me see.
Let me do the test on you.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you did a baby ass scratch.
Yeah, no, you did a baby scratch, not. Yeah.
See?
Yeah, but you did a
I
baby
lotioned up.
scratch.
Real soft over
Yeah,
here.
you went
I
like
lotioned
this.
up.
No,
real
Hey,
soft.
Bobby, you went like this.
Man, he was
No, he
real
didn't.
soft.
Nah.
You did it
I
all
lotioned
feminine.
up.
You went feminine
No,
like
he
this.
didn't.
Like you were sweeping.
Yeah, I
the
saw
shell.
that.
How did Alexander
decision.
win?
Volkov by
Volkov.
decision.
Volkov.
Oh,
Yeah,
This is
because
what
Homeboy
happens.
was on top every round for most of the rounds and
Yeah.
lost. He lost on top.
Look like this. You would think he's winning the fight doing this, but not doing nothing.
Oh, he thought he won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is like what TJ said. You've said this before in multiple pods. It's the impact, it's the volume, but then it's the significant strikes, it's the intent to damage, it's how weaponized you are with everything that's going on, and not just throwing to throw. Yeah. TJ, break it down for me. When you have a fighter that's kind of just trying to sit on you the whole time, are they scared? Are they running into defenses that they can't get around? Are they just not equipped? They're scared.
They're scared.
Yeah.
They're scared to let go of control because they don't want to go back to their feet and strike.
Because a lot of people in the Jaxxon podcast Discord, they argue over the fact that they say fighters that hold on to people and don't let go, it's because they are inadequate with weapons. You know, they don't have all the tools ready to go. They don't really say that they're scared. They don't really say, they just say they aren't good enough to proceed through certain guards.
Okay, so let's try to you just said that, right? Let's try that. So what you're saying, if you're saying guys that particularly more hold on to people, they're scared.
No,
or
in a situation like this, though, it's like it's one thing to be dominant and hold someone down.
Oh, you saw where I was going then.
Yes, I did. Yes, Bobby.
You saw where I was going.
Yes.
You caught on to it. So yeah, you just nailed out your own guys.
No, Bobby.
You just nailed out your guys.
There's two different things here that we're talking about. One is
tell your homie stop the holding, bro.
Hold on, Bobby, because you're a fighter and I'm a fan. Bro. Let me explain this to you. One is the intent to hold someone there so they can't do anything and show dominance. The other is not being able to do anything else. So the other guy who you're holding is showing dominance over you. That's why he lost the fight.
Nothing. He didn't get
Bobby,
up.
Wait, if the judges scored this the same way they scored other fights, then why didn't the other guy fight? He was not dominating, Bobby.
He was dominating. He was on top.
Alexander Volkov dominated the whole fight.
He dominated him.
Alexander Volkov dominated the whole fight.
If Almeida would have thrown anything and like been active, he would have won the fight.
You have to be active while you're in a dominant position.
So you said, I'm the fighter and you're the fan.
Herb D.
I need you to be a fan and say, hey, go tell your homies, hey, stop holding on to that. We're fans of, I don't know, we're fans of that. Tell them that. Stop that hugging shit. You know? Look, this is when we get shit like that.
What are we going to do with this guy?
And then Dan be pissed. Dan be pissed when he go back. And I'm like, they going back to the chopping block. Watch when you see Almeida again. Watch when you see him again. Because they don't understand that. It's like, bro, y'all niggas is not hot. So y'all not coming back around. I'm like, I'm finna run another fight.
Yeah, I never heard
I'm
of
gonna keep running another fight. I didn't beat a couple fighters back. I was like, I'm running another fight. Why? Because they want to see my shit. They don't want to see y'all shit.
Yeah, I've never seen an Almeida fight.
I never seen it. I never even heard of it.
Y'all, nobody. That's the point. Because they ain't trying to make no impressions. Make your impression, bro. This is your moment. You got 15 minutes. Make your 15 minutes of fame.
Right.
So, Bobby, thank you for coming on the podcast. Now we have Umar.
Now you can
Umar. I love Bobby. Now we got Umar and we got Mario Bautista. Now, Mario Bautista is coming off a couple big wins. And people are very excited with him. They say some of the wins were controversial. He fights out of the MMA lab that's in Arizona. Robert Emerson has told me a lot of good things about this guy. And then Umar, obviously, he's coming from the Khabib camp. You know, send me to Dagestan for a few years, and you'll see what happens. This guy's on a rise faster than anybody in the division.
Yo, Mario's good. He's real good.
Really?
But again, you say there was controversies. You want to know why?
Why?
Because he held Aldo against the cage for 3 rounds.
So
exactly what we're talking about.
So how good?
But from this fight, when I watch him, he's really good, dude. Like his ground is amazing. He's got good pressure. His conditioning is second to none. This fight was the most technical fight on the card by far. Great scrambles, good striking. Unfortunately, Mario kept throwing like unset up kicks, and so Umar was able to catch him and get the takedowns. And even in the second round, they're telling him, all right, no more kicks. And he comes out, he throws a kick, but he sets it up and lands a big knee and almost could have put Umar out if he would have got it on him a little bit better.
So do we feel like the hype around Mario Batista is real now after
he's
watching
good.
this fight?
Oh, yeah. No, I knew it was great.
See, that's the reason why I wasn't really throwing kicks in the UFC. Because just like that, you fight somebody that desperately wants to take you down.
Yeah.
And you throw a kick.
One leg.
Yeah. And people like, oh, you don't know how to kick. You don't know how to kick. Like, oh, you guys don't know how to fight.
That's nasty.
They just hold you down in the UFC, and there's no penalty for it.
Yeah, these grappling exchanges were sick.
Yeah,
dude, this toe hold, like toe hold's great, but you're not gonna finish it in a fight. Like a guy, like you might as well break my ankle. I'm not gonna tap from nothing.
You let somebody bust your knee open in a fight.
If I'm not gonna tap,
I've had my shit busted.
But you can't keep fighting after that.
Maybe. I fought with one leg. My knee was completely blown. I blew every ligament in my knee in the first round and fought 4 more rounds on it.
And he did it with power.
I mean, I've torn a meniscus in a fight and kept fighting, but
I
like
tore my LCL,
Anything
my
with power.
ACL, my meniscus. I flipped
Anything
my
with an L,
cartilage
he's
upside
torn.
down. Like I tore everything in my knee.
but if they do that to you, like in a fight, like that from the hill, you ain't gonna be able to stand on that. It ain't gonna work right. So you,
but that's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Like,
Tore what?
I tore everything in my knee and just kept fighting. Same thing. If I tear your ankle, yeah, it's gonna suck. But like, it's better than tapping. It's better than hating myself the next day because I fucking tapped out and I bitched out.
You had knee problems too, right?
yeah, I've torn my meniscus in a fight. I kept fighting, but if somebody got me in a good heel hook and stuff like that, and it's gonna rip my knee, if I can't get out, I'm gonna tap.
Get out of everything. You can have it. You know what I mean? Take that with you, bro.
Like me,
you know what I mean?
I won't let
I ain't
nobody
trying
put
to
me
tear all my
sleep.
shit up for that shit, you know?
Yeah, I would never let nobody choke me out unconscious because even in the gym, I tap and fight.
There's some time I'm finna test it. No,
I'm gonna try to get out.
You know, especially you got some good homies, you know.
Yeah,
We're
no.
gonna go test it today.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm like, bro, you fucking put me to sleep with that fucking shit, you know?
Wake up and
I
your
caught
feet
you
in
with
the air,
that
it's
shit, you know?
all,
I caught you
fuck.
with I caught you with the Doris, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck.
No, I'm not gonna let nobody choke me unconscious or because I don't really trust because I just have these weird thoughts.
I mean,
Some motherfucker keep
fucking
hitting you
with
while you
your boys
unconscious
and
before
shit,
the
you know?
referee.
Your boys, I feel you. Like, oh, he was fucking, I felt him go limp, you
Yeah,
know?
he's
One time,
snoring,
some homie,
yeah.
he was fighting it, and then, you know, like, he ain't fighting him. Oh, fuck, he's fucking asleep.
Bro, they can't be good for your brain because you, as a kid, you ever used to play that game where you breathe in your chest a lot and
Yeah,
they push
yeah,
it and you go and you get that zoom feeling.
I get what you're saying, but
it can't be good for you.
Yes, but it also has to be. It's necessary to understand my limits.
Yeah, your threshold.
You know what I mean? Your threshold. You know how far I saw it going dark, and then I pulled through it. I got through it. All right, I can go this far. You know, I was this close to getting out. You know, or this close to going to sleep. Understanding your limits.
Yeah, my son was in one time. He was in a fight, in an amateur fight, and he got caught in a real deep guillotine. And I saw his. It's hard to say this, but I saw his hair turn purple, and this motherfucker black as hell. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and he didn't tap, and he got out of it, but he was in there for a long time. I was like, how do you survive that? Because a lot of people that went to sleep. Something. He said, oh, I just held my breath.
Yeah, so
And
back to the injuries. Your knees. That's why you need this.
There we
It's
go.
the collagen. Get on your knees.
Rampage, you know what collagen is?
You getting old.
That's the stuff in between your joints, right?
You need, yeah.
And so you drink it. That's Jello. Jello is made out of collagen.
Yes, it is.
another type of thing.
You
Yeah,
eat
exactly.
Jell-O.
Yeah.
Very healthy for you. Very, very, I would say probably the biggest fad in wellness right now. Do you know why, TJ?
For your skin and hair.
Hey, this will grow my hair back.
Skin hair.
This will grow my
Yeah.
hair back.
Ain't nothing
shit.
gonna help
Can I
grow
pour
your
it on
hair
my
back.
fucking head?
Ain't nothing growing that hair back, bro.
You finna have that silky.
Nothing growing that hair back.
You finna have that
Hell
slick back.
That
You
soul
know?
glow.
That hair
that Jerry
ain't
curl.
never coming back, brother.
You finna have that Jerry curl.
That hair ain't coming back. There's a better chance of pride
We
coming
need to
back
get you
before
a
that hair
Jerry
comes
curl,
back.
Tage.
Hell no.
Damn.
Hell no. I saw you doing
Savage.
the rollerblading. You were skating backwards with no panties on.
Oh, that
over
was
there.
good, dude.
I was trying
hilarious.
to do some skating.
Hell yeah.
70s.
You still want to do one more fight?
Man, I just sparred this kid. I didn't train or nothing. I just sparred the kid. My knee still. I was sparred in boxing. My knee still sore. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to really get it to fight to understand. It's the joints. It's our joints. You know, shoulder,
Yes, toast.
knee, joints. You know, we gotta really take care
Right
of this.
there.
The joints.
There was that second round kick. He
Oh, let's
was
go
finished.
back. Let's go back to that.
So we'll watch if you come out in the beginning of this round. He throws out. See how he slips a right hand. Now watch. He's gonna throw another right hand and a right kick right behind.
Oh,
Boom.
That was
nice.
That was a knee. Yeah.
That caught him.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
didn't- and he didn't jump on him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, get on his ass.
And he goes back for another kick.
Do you think he was
Getting that
surprised
ass
by
now. You
Mario
gotta get in that
Batista's
ass.
power?
I think he's just surprised by Mario Batista all around.
Yes, yeah. he
All
didn't
around.
think-
Like
yeah.
his technique was good. His grappling technique was good. His cardio is better than Umar's, I believe. You with all your Russian connections, I think we need to get Umar with Sam Calavita at the training lab to get him on that conditioning so he can get Marab.
Why is it that all the Russians have the most hype about their cardio, but now these last two big fights we've seen with, Nurmagomedov, and we've seen it before, that their cardio maybe is not as...
Well, he works his ass off. Like he's transitioning. He's working really hard to hold on position. His pace is really, really, really high.
Okay.
Most of the time, he can put people out with his pace, right? Because he's technically good and his pace is great. But when they don't go out, if you got that high a pace, like it's going to catch up to you, right? And especially a guy like Batista, where he's got great cardio. Like Marab's a perfect example. Like his pace is insane, but his cardio is his best weapon. Someone like this, we need to scientifically treat him like Sam Calavita would to get him to that next level so he can challenge Merab to the fullest, because Merab's not going to get tired. And I think Umar's got better technique and he's got that same pace. He just now needs that last cardio weapon to keep up with Merab.
And you got to give it up to Sam. Sam did his thing for
Dude.
Chimaev.
Yeah.
He did his thing.
Yeah.
You know? Sure.
Yeah.
We can see levels. We can see it.
Yeah, big time.
Did you watch this fight?
I'm like, man, I'm trying to get over there with Sam.
Yeah.
Over there. Let me get in with him.
It's tough, man. It's you got to be ready to like push yourself to like the furthest exhaustion you've ever been in your entire life. It's no fun. Like every
I'm ready to
time.
die. I ain't no lazy motherfucker, bro. I'm ready to
Hell yeah.
die.
Hell yeah.
You got to be ready to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How's your cardio when you fight typically?
I never had no issues with my cardio.
Yeah.
And I don't play whatever my coaches
all
put
those
in front
blunts
of
you
me.
smoke?
Yeah. Whatever my coaches do in front of me, I do it. Like some things are hard also, you know. It's hard. It's mentality, you know. It's cardio's parts of it, but there's more than that. It's so much more. Like sometimes you can be tired, but you can convince yourself to still move.
So you real relaxed
what I
when
mean?
you fight too, though. For the most part, you look relaxed. That's what saves your cardio a lot of times.
Yeah, that too. Also, you know, all these different things that play into it. Like I look at it as we both got gas tanks, and I strategically have to make him use a little bit more than me. You know, without him noticing, you know? Like, even the biggest thing, like a feint. A feint was, most people, the smallest thing, but most people won't realize it. I'm fucking with his breathing pattern.
Yeah.
Just in feint. So, when I fight, the thing I'm working on right now is, I'll call broken rhythm, where, like, if I feint a guy like that, he go and react, you know? But then I start going like this.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know when I'm going to, it's a lot of.
Yeah.
And his breathing pattern is fucking gone. You know what I mean? Because I'm keeping him so off of balance. And so those little things like that, just to understand those type of theories.
Yeah.
With the gas tanks.
I
and
love
stuff
to
like
hear
that.
you say that, man, because it's such a big weapon using those feints and being in your control, right? So when you get tired is when someone else is putting you in, like, for instance, you get a grappling situation, you work your fucking ass off to get up and get out, that's going to exhaust you. But if you're in control and you're controlling the tempo, your cardio is going to last better.
Man, I didn't know you submitted Tony Ferguson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was an incredible fight. TJ, real quick on the Nurmagomedov fight, and then we'll go back to Bobby Green highlights. For Bautista, do you think Bautista's striking is as good as everybody says it is? The way he sets up his combinations?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's good. I mean, I think he throws a little bit too like non-setup kicks and stuff. Like, he's going to come out and throw that right kick. I'd like to see him set it up a little bit more rather than just throwing it. But he's got good technique. Just Umar's just like non-stop and having to control that distance. When you got a guy that wants you to take you down, you got to like not just throw in. I would like to see him do more boxing than kickboxing against Umar, right? Like going to that cross to the body, changing levels that way would have been a lot better of a chance.
To the legs and stuff with the leg game, you know? And so I got to say what I said, but you can kind of see where I'm going too. It's like when I'm looking at his striking, no knock to the lab or anything like that, but like, certain guys, messing with certain guys, you could see like the levels of it. Like some guys could be still striking. Like for instance, like Arman. Arman, he's not a bad striker. He'll kick you. He'll hit you. He's hitting. But there's a certain pedigree that we can see on a certain level. Say like, no, he's a higher level striker that we can see. You know, and your fluidity on how you move, how you strike.
Yeah.
You know. And some people can't see the difference because they're seeing each other is just kicking and punching. And so I can just kick and I'm landing. And I'm a good striker. No, it's more like a fake that he set it up and then he hit it. You know, then you can go, oh, okay, that's real skill.
Setting
it's
up
just
traps.
fighting. Some people are just rock'em sock'em robot. Doesn't make you a good fighter.
Yeah, like reaction time fighting as well as setting up traps and
Yes.
things like that. Being able to like, rather than just being like you said, a robot, right? And like you train these combos in the gym, so you just like shut your brain off and just throw a combo. It's like that wasn't probably the right time to throw that. You know?
Yes, exactly. You didn't even think about it. You're like, I just did a 1-2 up, you know?
Yeah.
You didn't even look he was dipping over to the right or
Exactly.
left, you know?
Yep.
And so I think the same thing's happening here where he's going, leg kick now, you know? You didn't realize he keeps trying to take you down. Stop
Yep.
giving me your legs.
Yep.
You know?
Bobby, where do you get your game? Where do you get your IQ from? Are you watching a lot of tape? Is it the years of fighting? Do you still study? What do you do to keep so fresh and current?
Eesh. I ain't been in the gym in a minute. I've been doing so many business deals right now. I ain't even fucking touching nobody. I'm supposed to box like.
Are you not
this
fighting
week.
anymore?
No, I'm gonna fucking fight. I'm gonna go box somebody, a couple boxers right now this week. But I was like, man, I ain't boxing the last time I seen y'all.
Rampage
been a
gonna
little
live
minute.
stream his boxing sessions.
Well, a lot of people don't like this. They don't like to spar on live stream.
I'll do this shit. I don't give a fuck.
I want to get you into streaming.
I don't give a fuck. I'm down. Yeah, we gonna lock in on that.
Rampage
shit.
and Bobby Green live streaming together would be one of the best live streams in the history
Yeah,
of
that'd be
America.
dope. That'd be dope.
But are you still fighting, Bobby?
Yeah.
I heard that you
I'm
were
trying to get
retiring.
something done before the end of the year. What are you talking about? I'm gonna try to crank out 3 or 4 more because I feel like this is what we're seeing right now. I gotta go show some people like. And I know I've had some fucked up seasons. I'm not acting like I'm the shit or nothing like that. And I've had my little losses. Shit comes.
We
and goes.
are.
But the product, put it back out there and put some good product. I'm trying to put good product out. I need to be on the White House card. Speaking of that,
You want to be on the White House card?
We need a stand-up American. You know what I mean? I don't got no bad in my. I got no crimes or nothing. I can go on the White House floor. Let a real American stand out here. And
Who would
get
you
out
want to
there.
fight on the White House card?
Let's pull
White
it
House
up.
card.
Let's pull it up. Let's go to the lightweight division. Let's see.
I want to fight Moicano.
Money Moicano? Renato Moicano?
Money wise. So I've been watching fucking YouTube and shit, right? This motherfucker pop on the YouTube. Bitcoin brother. Bitcoin brother. It's all about Bitcoin. And I'm like, oh yeah. Tell this motherfucker I want to fight for Bitcoin. And I wouldn't do it with no one else, but I believe he's the actual man of his word. Let's fight, and the loser buys the Bitcoin. I'm down.
Wow.
I know you
That's the
trying to
first
sell
call
Bitcoin now.
That's
Buy
the-
a Bitcoin. Let's go.
That's the first call up. Bitcoin right now, one Bitcoin is $114,000.
Let's
Came
do it.
back up.
It's going crazy right now.
Yeah, it went down for a little bit.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can buy a whole one or we can buy a half. It don't matter. Either way, he wouldn't do it. I can cover the check no matter what. And so it's up to him. Balls in your court if you want to try to make some real future
Y'all
money.
buy the Bitcoin together? Y'all own it together? What? How you
No.
do it?
The loser gonna buy the other person the Bitcoin.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah.
send
Give me the money. Yeah, send me my money and I'll buy the Bitcoin.
Damn, that's incredible, Bobby. Bobby wants to fight Money Moicano for one Bitcoin.
Yeah, let's go.
What if the UFC started paying you guys in Bitcoins and crypto?
That'd be dope.
You think so?
Taxes,
yes and no.
you would make a lot more money.
It depends on what the market's doing, but yeah,
You
Exactly.
still got to pay taxes when you
when you cash it out.
cash out.
But then you can sell it for other money. You can move it around.
Yeah, I get paid in crypto on some of my deals now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
OBJ took his entire salary from the Rams in crypto.
And if you're on the wave and you're in the right time, it sounds great. But when I listen to my financial advisors, it's like they go like, "Whoa, what can you use with Bitcoin like that? Like another thing like gold is up right now because gold, this is gold. We can make stuff with it. I can put it into phones. I can put it into technology and make certain things that can be used to it. With Bitcoin, there's no use to it. It's just something that someone added value to in a way.
Should I buy a bunch of gold bars?
Huh?
Should I buy a bunch of
Hell
gold
yeah,
bars
put 'em
right
in
now?
your
Sit
I had a
there.
few. I turned them in already. I turned them in when gold was going up. I was like, all right, turn these back in. You know what I mean? And so when they go back down, I'll cop a couple more. But what I'm saying is, what can you use it for? You know what I mean? At least I bought some houses. I can go put some families in those homes. I got something. You can use that for them. I can put rental agreements and stuff like that. But in this case of Bitcoin, you can't use it for shit.
They got it where you can just connect it to your ATM card or something like that.
Yeah.
This is another source of payment, but I'm more so saying like,
He's just talking about in your everyday use, you can't go to a Carl's Jr. and pay with Bitcoin. You can't go to Starbucks.
Some
pay
places
with Bitcoin.
they was trying to do that, but I don't
Yeah.
think
It's hard. I think it's becoming more friendly, and there's a lot more resources to get your money out. But even with gas fees and the way that it works, you need to be very, technologically savvy to make sure you get the most out of every dollar.
Bro, it would be dope if you can go buy like cars and houses with Bitcoin though, right? It got to be set up.
there was one company that you could. I don't remember what company exactly. I don't want to miss and say the wrong name, but I wanted to say it was like not Jackwire, one of these companies that were locked in and you could buy straight through them. But it's not much you can do with it. But just in case it is gonna go, I'm the type of nigga gonna cash out. Okay, I'm gonna get my Bitcoin put in there for a minute and take it back out. And hey, I'm gonna buy a couple more houses, and stuff. Some shit like I'll buy another club or some shit like that.
You invest a lot of your money in real estate, Bobby?
I'm everywhere, bro. I'm doing a little bit of it. Like this is my drink. We talking about manufacturing. I got a strip club. I got real estate.
Hey,
I'm
he
doing
invited
everything,
us.
bro.
He invited us to his grand opening.
We're gonna have when I have the grand opening, I'm inviting y'all out.
When is it?
I haven't worked it out yet.
Okay,
We're still working on everything.
But it's up there where you live?
Because I got to remodel this fucking spot still,
Yeah. Is it where you live?
Yeah, it's over in Colton.
How far away is Colton from you?
About an hour.
Okay. I get a hotel. Come
Pop up
there.
and stream this shit, you know?
All right.
I'll make sure all the girls got pasties on.
All right. That's good.
All right, so now we heard the speech right here. He was giving his flowers to Khabib. Did you hear that when he did that? What do you think he was trying to say?
He was saying that he hasn't been able to do what Khabib's been able to do in his career. Like he gets on top, but he hasn't been able to like keep him down and control him the way that Khabib did in his career. Just saying he's a different athlete.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Yeah, Khabib had a different like kind of control. Would be able to hold you down, grab your wrist, talk shit to you while he's doing it, and then make you pay for it and finish you.
And Rampage, do you feel like Khabib, with everything he's doing in the camp he's got going on, like Bobby, do you feel like he's done enough where his camp now is kind of showing that they're one of the most dominant camps in the UFC? Since that's your crew?
I feel like that was kind of darted towards me. Like, yeah, Bobby, how do you feel?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you feel?
Like, even in that situation with Khabib, and no disrespect, but I thought he was boring too. But the thing that makes Khabib fascinating is the fact that who he was fighting, and he was doing that to them. That's what made him fascinating. It's like a guy like Justin Gaethje knocking everybody out. A guy like, you know, Oliveira and guys that are finishing moves, and then next you go in there with him and he's just fucking just running over you, you know? And so, like, that was the fascinating thing about him.
His fight with Conor was pretty entertaining, though.
Yeah. But it was the fact of what he was doing to Conor, you know? Be honest, I don't... Besides the hit that dropped Conor, I don't know if anything else was exciting to me, be honest, you know?
Yeah, that's the only thing I really remember.
That was it. And so, he was trying to wrestle and Conor was trying to fight. He was trying to wrestle and Conor was trying to fight. And it's like, I won the goddamn fight.
Yeah.
I do think Umar's got better striking than Khabib, though. As an athlete, he's got better striking.
Yeah.
This was the only fight that I really liked from this card right
Yeah,
here.
it was my fight.
This was my favorite fight. Mackenzie Dern.
Let's go.
Yeah. This was my favorite fight. Because the main event wasn't really... It was starting off good, but this was it. I watched
so back to the sheesh. You had me a question on the sheesh.
Sheesh, Bobby.
I know you're on your phone doing some bullshit. I'm going to check that phone.
What was that sheesh about?
Oh, yeah, so sheesh is my word. It's like sheesh, you know? Hey, sheesh go for it. It go for everything. You got problems at home? Sheesh.
But why you say that?
You know what I mean? You just made a milli? Sheesh. You know what I mean? It just go with everything.
But why you say when she took her pants off?
So check this out. So she comes out. She's fit as, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking like she's jacked. She's looking just right. You know, all her shit's put together. She looked like she came ready to fight, you know? So I go, she's like she's fucking fit.
Oh, okay.
But now it's got to be some fucking horn dog shit.
Yeah.
I got to be Rampage,
I
hoping on every reporter and shit.
I ain't
you know
the one
what I'm
that own a strip
now
club.
all the niggas is the same. We all horn dogs and
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, hold up.
I'm not the one on the strip club.
But this guy just said she's in phenomenal shape. I just said it another way, but now it's like, whoa. What was that all about?
Mackenzie Dern hasn't had ice cream in a while. She looks fantastic.
Fantastic.
Sheesh.
Same thing.
Brother, you hollering at a fellow comrade. She a fighter. She one of you.
Hey, but look, when she was here...
I can't be the I'm on the goddamn show and I can't say she's in fantastical shape.
And who cares if he's complimenting her?
He's complimenting.
Yeah.
Hey, she did say that.
But now I gotta be the horn dog. And now you know, like, then from that, she hit me up. She's like, thank you, you know? Next you know, she's like, oh, she should come see me and hang out. I'm like, what? Turns out it's her husband. And I was like, bro, I wasn't even getting at her or nothing. So now you done jumped in my business trying to, like...
Wait, hold on. What? I never heard this.
I know.
Wait, hold on. What? You DM Mackenzie's husband?
Bro, so from this
Is this
shit,
a real story?
she
Yeah.
hit me back because we got each other's numbers and shit. So like, so she texted me back like, oh, thank you, you know? I'm like, oh, that's what's up, you know? So I shot my little shot, like, hey, what you doing, you know? She's like, I got a husband. So I'm like, oh, okay, no disrespect, cool. I left it alone. You know? Then she's like, hey, you should come hang out. We should go chill. I'm like, she just said she had a husband. Hold on.
No, she cool like that, though.
You know what I
She
mean?
wasn't-
Yeah,
Nah,
she's cool.
hold on.
on Instagram.
Nah, hold
Let
on.
him talk.
So she like, well, no, we should come see each other. Like, we should come get together. I'm like, you just said this other shit, but now, so I'm already
She
got
was
my
talking about
kinda-
training.
No, let me finish. Let me cook.
Working out.
Let me
Thank you,
cook.
Rampage.
Let me
Listen.
cook.
Then cook.
So I'm peeping some shit. I already catch something's up. You know what I mean? She was already like, nah, I'm cool. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm gonna go to Mexico right now. I'll get at you when I get back. I come back and she's like, oh, what's up? You know? I'm like, hey, what's up? And it was like, nah, it's her husband. The whole time her husband had her phone was texting her.
He was playing.
Yeah, he was trying to set me up. Like, motherfucker, you think I would have just showed up? I would have came with my pistol. First of all, I would have never just came like, I'm not stupid. I know what's up.
I hate when guys doing that shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know this story.
I just don't hate when I do it.
But then I told him, I was like, bro, she didn't even do nothing. I just said, what's up? She was like, nah, I got a husband. I'm like, that was it, bro. She's like, I didn't even tripping about nothing. Like, you over here jumping in and making some extra shit now.
Yeah,
when she didn't already shut it down.
Yeah, he messing up.
During the UFC 298 weigh-in
Oh,
show,
great.
Bobby Green was a special guest.
Why you keep doing all this
Mackenzie
bullshit?
hit the scale. He couldn't help but to say sheesh because, come on, it's Mackenzie.
I'm a horn dog. Nigga horny as fuck. Nigga just can't wait to bust out his drawers.
Bro, be careful what you say. People can clip that up and make it sound the other way.
Horn dog.
Told him to text him from another number, and from there, she was adamant that they met up. And although Bobby was down, he could sense that something was fishy, and he was right because when Bobby hit her up on another day, he got a text from Mackenzie's number saying that this is her.
So this the
husband,
nigga right here,
and it
huh?
was him talking
I didn't even know who he
this whole
was.
time. This guy is also a UFC fighter named Antonio Troccoli, and he has been.
Oh, wow. I didn't know this.
Is he
I didn't know who.
Wait,
I didn't know
He's
that.
your same weight class?
Nah.
Did you guys figure it all out?
Yeah,
Did you guys
do it.
did you figure it all out? Are you all good now?
I never talked to him
Hey,
after that
hey,
shit.
we should set up a fight between him and her husband for Mackenzie's love.
And the winner take all.
Yeah, you want to take off.
Mackenzie and her belt.
None of that, bro. I don't fight over no bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Come on now. You got me
Bobby,
fucked
you
up.
currently with a girl or no?
We already established
No,
that.
worry
but
about
I
all
like
that.
the way
Don't be
he.
worried about that.
I like the way he
Don't be
talks.
worried. I tell every girl that if you interested, and don't ask me unless you're interested. And you shouldn't be interested, so don't ask me.
He might still be interested.
I'm asking for a friend, Bobby.
Don't be asking unless you're interested. You shouldn't be interested, so don't be asking.
Oh my God, Bobby Green, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Green, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is the second to main card that we've been waiting to talk about. This fight right here is just one that we are so proud, so happy. Mackenzie Dern, Jaxxon,
Yeah.
Santo Studio. We've been watching her train with Jason Pereira forever. I mean, watching her do her camp here, to watch her win the belt, I mean, my God, dude, that is one of the coolest experiences. First, we saw one of the most dynamic, most explosive, most scariest fighters the UFC's ever seen, Hamzat Chimaev, bring the belt back home. And now we get to see this. I mean, are you kidding me? America's on top. This is crazy.
He was hurt by that one. He was hurt by that one.
Oh, man.
I sense you hurt over there.
Hey, we go
I
crazy
sense you
right
hurt.
now, Bobby.
Shout out to my girl, Mackenzie Dern.
Shout out to
You did your
Mackenzie
thing.
Dern.
You did your thing.
Oh,
Her
my
striking
God.
looked a lot better. She, you know what I mean? She looked a lot more prepped for this fight. You know?
She looked prepped. I love that point, Bobby.
Look, she looked a little more crispy. She looked
Her
like she
jab
came
was
ready
nice.
to fight, you know?
Great jab.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
heard Jason
She's
Pereira,
on
her
point.
coach, who also has amazing
She put more
championships.
work in this time.
Jason Pereira has amazing championships with Michael Bisping, BJ Penn, guys with Luke Rockhold, Cyborg, Mackenzie Dern, Cheeto Vera, and he's done some amazing things, even Rafael Dos Anjos. So I think one thing that I think is amazing is her striking looked phenomenal. And that's what Coach
she's
Pereira
even
is so
comboing
good
better.
at.
She's pop.
Yeah.
She's on a combo better now.
She looks strong too.
Pereira did an awesome job in the corner. Even in between the rounds, you can hear him yelling really well. And he's saying all the same shit that I'd be like, oh, she needs to go to the body. Like, bring that right hook to the body, then come back upstairs. And like, he's got her doing it, man. Pereira looked awesome. He's good job in the corner as well, too, telling her all the right stuff. Pereira, hats off to him. He did an amazing job.
She looks more relaxed. She's even like touching the girl's hand. You're like,
Yeah.
you know?
You do that a
She's
lot
getting
too,
more
Bobby.
calmer, you know?
Yeah.
She can actually be herself more. And you can see that in fighters as they grow. She's looking a lot more.
Bobby, I've seen you in a lot of your fights. You love to hold the guy's hand. You love to touch his hand and play with him like that during the fight. What don't look at me like that. I'm
pause,
trying, come on, man. I'm trying to make a point.
That's a pause
That's
moment.
a pause
All right.
moment. Hold up.
Bobby,
Playing with homies and
what is it
holding
that you
hands.
like? Why
You playing me for the little viral moments. You finna get a viral moment, homie.
Yeah.
You finna get a viral. I'm gonna give you a wedgie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You gonna get a viral moment. You know what I mean?
Bobby, please. I ain't the same guy you
Remember
used to
back
talk
in
to
the
like
days,
this.
big bellies and wedgies and shit.
What's wrong with this guy?
TJ knows I'm talking about wrestler.
Bobby, I've been training.
You know?
I've been training, Bobby.
Yes. Okay. They all said that until they got the underwear up
This
their
ain't the
ass.
same sparring we did about a year ago. I'm different now, Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, I would pay to watch you give Bear a wedgie. Just
That's not- we gotta go viral. Come on, Barry.
No.
We gotta go viral.
Bobby, I ain't the same guy you used to. Okay.
If I don't
Lots
get my-
changed since you've been gone,
If
Bobby.
I don't get my Jaxxon jury before I leave, Bear, you getting a wedgie.
Nah, I got you all your brand new chains.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but you make a good point. What does a fighter show when they're kind of touching hands and moving and kind of patting and sparring and moving? They're like
You
pairing
can see
before
the
it even
growth.
comes.
You can see the growth because
Amazing.
most fighters would be just so in there. You can see the growth that they're actually figuring things out and getting more comfortable.
comfortable with the distance. right? Like you're in striking distance, but you're comfortable enough to like move their hands out of the way, play with them, use feints.
Yeah.
She did a good job with that. I would like to see her start defending some takedowns and not be so comfortable on her back. You know what I mean? Like she would get shot on and she would fold over the top, which is the last thing you do in MMA wrestling or wrestling in general, and it would just give up the takedowns a little bit too easy in certain positions. She needed that little bit more fight to stay on her feet.
I feel like that's the issue with the jiu-jitsu fighter.
Yeah.
You touch their legs, they fall on their butt. You know? You just touch their legs, they on their butt, and they're like on their backs, like, what's up? You know? It's like they just naturally kind of like fall into that, you know?
I got a question. Do you know the girl's name, her opponent? What's her name? You know her?
No, I don't.
All right,
Yeah.
You know what,
Verna Dadarova. They fought before.
all right, you guys can edit this out if you want to, but this is a true question.
Yeah.
Is she lesbian?
Most of Brazilian girls be.
I know, but she look like a lesbian, right?
Most of the girls
But
be.
you think she get aroused while she's fighting girls?
I don't think they think like that, Rampage. I think they're focused on trying to win the belt.
But you just don't know. Like you think she?
Now you're going to some real
I'm just asking questions.
deep thought over there.
I'm just wondering.
You been smoking some weed? That's a crazy ass
Bro,
thought. Do you realize what you're saying? You're saying like imagine if I was going to fight somebody that I wanted to fuck, you know? Like,
No, girls just listen.
That's what I'm saying. That's a wild train of thought to be in.
Just think about it. Women. Listen, think about it. Women, they view that shit different. Women view that shit different from us. Think about this. Women view that shit different from us. What if you had to fight a guy that was homosexual? You'd be like, I don't want to fight this guy. He might be getting aroused. Why fight me? Guys, we might think about that, but women, that might happen. Women probably have to fight lesbian women. And then the women might be attracted to her.
I don't think she's got time to think about that when you're getting punched in the face.
All right, edit all that shit out.
I saw. No, you can leave it in there. I want the audience to see the real you.
No, fuck that.
No. Leave that all in there.
You
say
that.
No.
This nigga's nasty. He would love for
Bobby,
a beautiful
he be
woman,
thinking about the
a
craziest.
beautiful woman to beat his ass. He was like,
Hey.
oh, baby,
Hey,
yeah.
tell me
baby,
this.
yeah.
Tell me
Hey, what
this.
girl you want to beat you up?
Tell me this. You guys never rolled around with a girl and kind of got a stiffy a little bit. Tell me I'm the only nigga that got a stiffy rolling around with a hot chick.
We're professional athletes. We're training.
You get stiffy rolling around with dudes. So that's different. That's why I ain't asked you.
You
I'm
be
asking
getting
you guys.
stiffies with your little perv ass. You get kicked out of the gym. Kick this guy out of the gym.
Bro, you can't control the stiffy.
You can't control it. You can't control it.
Control your thing.
You ain't never rolled around with a hot chick and got a stiffy.
No.
You tell me you in Czech Congo rolling around in Big Bear, you getting stiffies?
Because everybody on the mat is watching.
Yeah.
Fucking parents.
Yeah.
There's kids. My fucking boners out.
Hey, Tito, come smother me.
Like,
Tito, come smother me.
With boners out.
Those things don't go together, bro. You know what I mean?
You
got
tell me
kids
in
and
the
parents.
UK when you was training with Michael Bisping, you got a stiffy?
I used to roll around with this hot Asian girl, and she used to like to roll. She was really good at jiu-jitsu, but sometimes it wouldn't be no whole bunch of people in the gym watching, and sometimes I would just get a stiffy.
What would you do?
I would just keep rolling. I'd be trying to
Oh, God. Can you imagine him with Bisping?
I hope she didn't notice. She never said anything about
Bro,
it. But she loved rolling with me, though.
Bobby catches flack for saying sheesh. But think about if you got a boner while grappling, bro.
Yeah,
Especially if it's Bisping or like one of these champs that you were training with.
What? I got you with the good burn and you want to keep going back to mid.
No, because you only
don't
roll around with guys.
No, that's not true. I rolled around with girls several times.
Rampage, you got a size 12 like I got a size 12. No, if
Wait,
I'm
what?
Bobby,
Bobby, wait, what?
hey, nigga, you
I got all excited.
Bobby, wait, what?
You got all excited. Wait, what you got
can't
over
be
there?
dropping numbers on the pod.
Hey, I don't got no size.
this nigga gave me a pair of shoes. We got the same size shoe.
Oh, he was wearing same
You know what I'm
size
saying?
shoes, yeah.
So
Bobby,
if I roll with her, she would know what time it is. So
You're like,
I would
everyone
just gotta
would know,
walk
yeah.
away like
I was in
boner and all.
No, I was
boner
in
and
a
all.
gi. I was in a gi. I was in a gi during these times in a gi. You get the belt right there. There's ways you can hide it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
don't
you've
give a
done
fuck
this
about none of
multiple
that.
times.
With the same girl, I used to roll with her a lot. I'm trying to tell y'all. She was
He's
That
like,
girl you brought here for the wrestling event?
no, not that one. Let's talk about the fight. I gotta go soon. Let's talk about
This
the
is
fight.
Gabby Garcia, Mackenzie Dern fought at ADCC. They fought, and she also is the only female fighter, or actually only UFC fighter besides Fabricio Verdum to win a UFC World Championship, ADCC Championship, and an IBJF World Championship in black belt, gi and no gi. They're the only two fighters to ever do all of those.
That's tight.
Yeah, so Mackenzie Dern, very skilled, very, I would say, masterful in the world of jiu-jitsu. And even in this fight, we saw a lot of the fight go to the ground, but really I feel like what won her the fight was her striking.
100%.
I called Coach Pereira right after the fight and I said, yo, her jab was so incredible. She was so strong. And I love the fact that, TJ, you're so good at hearing this. You could hear Coach Pereira during the fight.
In the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like go down the
even
middle.
when the fight was going on, I can hear his voice because I work with Perillo as well too, and he's saying all the right shit, man. Everything he's saying in the corner as well the rounds are going on is what won her the fight.
You like Perillo?
I do. It is a real good job of a reaction time mitts. He's not just like you're not just crushing the combo over and over. It's like you're in the pocket, you're hitting reaction times, you're hitting what you're seeing rather than always just doing the same drill over and over and over again. You know?
Okay.
He's real good with that.
But
You guys would actually do really well together.
Yeah?
I think you guys would do really good together. Yeah.
Let's get to the
I think the key thing about the fight was her heart. She was willing, like, you could see both fighters are busted up. They're tired, you know, and who's gonna still pull those triggers, you know?
Yeah.
She was still dig deep and just, you know. I'm like, okay, yeah, she's digging deep.
I don't think Mackenzie Dern was going in this fight with even 1 ounce of self-doubt. Like, she looked so confident the entire time. She knew that this was hers to win. And I love seeing that in her because you could see her sparring.
Look,
her sparring partner is actually Coach Perillo's wife, Christine.
The jab is fast.
I think one of the coolest things about her camp was watching Coach Perillo's wife, Christine, spar her. They did jiu-jitsu together. They did live rounds.
She was in the corner too, right?
And she was in the corner as well. And I've never seen a head coach wife be the sparring partner for the fighter that wins the world championship. That's got to be a first too.
You know?
That's ultimate family love.
And also, Mackenzie, she already beat this girl before too, right?
Yes.
So that takes a lot of stress off when you're fighting for the belt. Like, I already beat this person. When I fought Chuck, I was like very confident, but I did have like dreams about it like 2 weeks before though.
Why?
I don't know. I've never dreamed. Is that a word? Dreamt. I never had that before a fight before. I never had a dream about my opponent before a fight, but that one I did. But it takes a lot of stress off if you already beat the guy and you finna.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that could be also to her comfortability too. Is she's already beat her, like, because she definitely looks more comfortable. Shot too far out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think the most important thing here is Mackenzie Dern's coming home with the belt, and I think that after the years of hard work and dedication with Coach Perillo, their camp, their team, bringing that thing home, I think, is incredible, and it's a brand new kind of era for the strawweight championship. I think Mackenzie, if she could stay at this level, will hold the belt for a long time.
Yeah, and she brings a product to the organization that's going to sell tickets. It's going to sell seats in the
Back to product, Bobby. Look, you got the whole podcast on your tip today.
Yeah,
Back to product.
Yeah.
You still with us, Bobby? Or you want me to get you some more weed?
Fuck you.
All right. Hey, the championship fight, we got to go to it because Rampage got a bail because Bobby was 45 minutes late.
You know what? Blame on the black guy. Yeah, blame on the black guy.
He was only 30 minutes late.
All right, listen. This was the most hyped fight. We wanted to see what Tom Aspinall has. We wanted to see what Ciryl Gane is going to bring. We want to see the product. We've been seeing all of this hoopla of who's ducking who and who wants to fight who, and the heavyweight division's been in disarray. We were waiting for something. We wanted some sparks. We wanted fireworks. This is what we wanted.
Countdown gone. They thought he's going to get washed, you know?
Let the first 45 seconds play, Wayne.
Yeah?
Yeah, I figure I
felt like he's the future.
Yeah.
You know, Aspo's the future.
had
Y'all see Gane be over there just with the little legs and stuff, you know? Like, he ain't got no hands. He supposed to have some hands. It's like, use some power and shit.
I'm a big fan of Tom.
He's more legs than hands.
I'm a big fan of Tom. But I did have Ciryl like with the advantage on this one. So someone just told me that because he got because the way he moved, I just thought the way he moved.
He can move. Yeah, he can move. He light with them feet. That's what I'm saying. He's a kicker. He real light with his feet.
So we see that Tom Aspinall only has one loss in 2022, and then he has this kind of no contest. But going into this fight, I think the hype on Tom Aspinall is, does he have what it takes to beat Jon Jones if they ever fought? If Jon Jones will come back to fight him. And we saw Jon Jones kind of sparking off Twitter a little bit, talking about how he would rather fight Alex Pereira. And he said, Alex, thanks for the respect. I'll see you on the next fight. Looks like they want to fight each other. Maybe Alex Pereira moves up to fight. What do we think's going on? Rampage, I'll let you do this.
Well, I don't think there's nobody out there right now that can really like beat Jon Jones. But that being said, Jon Jones, he's very intelligent with his decision making of who he fights and his opponents. I don't think he was worried about Tom Aspinall like everybody thought he was, but he knows that what type of fight he'll take to Alex Pereira. Come on, let's not be stupid. We know what type of fight he'll take to Alex Pereira. He's not finna sit
Which
there.
is what?
He's not finna sit there and stand and bang with him.
No?
No, I don't see it. I don't see it. If he does, I'll drop $1,000 right here on you.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, is your honest opinion that Jon Jones doesn't care about guys like what Bobby Green would say about, hey, we want to see a product, and he would just go in there and get the win, which
Look
is
what he
do
did.
whatever it takes.
Look what he did to Cyril Gane the first time. What's his name? Gunn.
Yeah.
He just went out there and just
made it look like he had no wrestling at all.
Yeah, that's the same type of fight that he want to give to Alex. He don't care about the entertainment. He care about his legacy only.
And back to my point, Jon Jones has one of the biggest highlight reels around. So when you talk about like just wrestling, like he'll wrestle you and start smashing your whole head in, you know? Mm-hmm. And so he has this still excitement factor, you know? Right. There's some times where he does little teeps and little stuff like that, you know, but for the most part, he's an exciting fighter.
We see Cyril Gane getting some really good shots off. We see his hands are a lot like crispier, his movement, his flow.
Legs, I told you legs.
Break it down for us?
Yeah, he's picking his shots better, right? He's seeing the openings and picking his shots a lot better than Aspinall. Aspinall is one of those like hit you with power, charge you, knock you out, and Cyril Gane's choosing his shots, circling outside that foot. Again, we're in that open stance again. You see him on the outside, which is lining up his power, closer for his jab. Just a little more calculated than Tom Aspinall was. And I really believe that's why Aspinall didn't come back from that eye poke.
Do you really feel that Aspinall decided not to keep fighting on purpose because he thought that this fight wasn't going to go his way?
Over there.
I know. I'm going to. Like I'm going to get. I am. Look, first and foremost, it was a foul, and Cyril Gane's the one to blame for it. But from the optics and the way that it looked, his eye was closed when he got poked in it. He was saying he couldn't see, and he wasn't even trying to open his eye to see if he could see. Like, obviously, I have no idea. I'm not there, but you see the pictures afterwards. His eye looks fine. I've seen a whole finger go in someone's eye, and they keep fighting, right? So, I don't know. I mean, it's all speculation. You know what I mean? It's all speculation. But I feel like he might have taken the easier way out. It's a no contest. You got to come back. He gets paid $3 million. You know what I mean? Come back and do it again.
Wait, he still gets paid as if they fought the full fight?
They fought.
They still make their show money and stuff. Yeah. I win, but show money.
It depends on the contract, right?
Yeah.
So if
some people get flat fees.
Yes, flats. Yeah.
So if it's a no contest, they get paid a flat fee. If they fought,
Well, everyone's contracts are different.
got it. Okay.
Right.
But he still gets paid.
Yeah. Because as soon as you step inside the octagon, you get paid. Yeah. You can get inside the octagon and tap out when the bell rang.
No way.
And you tap out and you get paid, but they'll probably never have you back.
Yeah.
Has anybody at this table ever been eye poked during a fight?
Of course.
Yeah.
And have any of you ever given up or decided you weren't going to keep fighting?
No.
We saw a champion, like we've seen multiple people talk like, Uncle Chael, and they said, you are fighting for a world title. Sometimes you fight with one eye. It's what it takes when you're fighting for a belt. We see another guy who won a belt with Jason Pereira, Michael Bisping, talk about how, sometimes it happens. We've seen a lot of really high-end world champions and guys who do, full MMA analyses. And they analyze.
I got poked
they all say the same thing.
I got poked in the eye in a championship fight against Jon Jones several times, and he kept his fingers in my eye when I was like swatting away like flies. Even looking at the referee, begging him to ask Jon to keep his fingers out of my eyes. But I was like,
"You told the ref?
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, right there during the fight. I never break character in the fight and talk to the ref. But I knew Jon Jones was going to poke me in the eyes. I just knew it, but I still fight. I still fought. I kept going. It's a championship fight. My eye was fucked up, but I didn't want Jon Jones to know that my eye was fucked up.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if anybody was going to say it. I felt it too, I felt like Cyril had your number. You didn't come. Let's redo this, Let's go back and make some more money. We'll redo it. I'll come back to the drawing board again, because most fighters would say, you're going to go out on your shield, brother. We came too far. It's too long to come here. I'm not going out on stupid eye poke.
Yeah, I think that the next time Cyril Gane and Aspinall see each other, I think Aspinall going to be a little bit more prepared because he probably going based off how Cyril was looking his last couple of fights, right? And how he did against Jon Jones. I think he overlooked him a little bit. But I think Aspinall probably is going to be a different fight next time.
Yeah. This is for TJ. TJ, when you talk about overlooked him, Rampage brings up a good point. What do you feel he overlooked? His power, his speed, the way he fought?
His athleticism and like how well he's able to keep the fight in his distance and control distance and keep his shots firing to where Aspinall's never been out the first round, right? He bum rushes you, hits you with power, puts you out. Wasn't going that way. and you get a way out to where you're still the champion, you still get paid, and you get to do it again. I don't know, just the optics of it, the way that he got poked with his eye closed and just like not even trying to open his eye to really see it. And the doctor's like, his eye looks fine. Like, look, gets caught right there. Just, I don't know, man. It just didn't look good.
There it is.
Like, obviously, I don't want someone to fight impaired, but at the same time, I don't know. It just looks too fishy.
Rampage right here at the third round against you versus Jon Jones. We see you against the cage, and you could see you get eye poked, and then you yell at the referee. What were you telling the referee?
I'm telling him because he had been poking me in the eye the
Look,
whole
his hands
fight.
out the whole time,
He
too.
just kept putting it in my face, and he doing this shit on purpose. And the referee probably telling him ball his fist up, but he was poking me in the eye the whole time. When you fight Jon Jones, if you do anything good against him, you're going to get an eye poke and you're going to get your knee kicked backwards. You know, it's just part of it. You know that. And Jon Jones, he's doing it on purpose.
But wouldn't you think a referee would tell them just not to fight with their fingers out, or no? You
Well,
need
they
a
do
strong
all the time.
Oh, got it.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he do it on purpose, Rampage.
He does it on purpose.
I know you're gonna die on the hill. I'm not saying that, but I'm just gonna say I feel like it's his defense mechanism. Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
I'm
Try to push you away,
tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about Jon Jones. Jon Jones is the most methodical fighter that ever stepped foot inside the UFC. His mind is totally different from ours. He knows exactly what he's doing when he does it. He knows exactly what he's doing. I know he trains that shit. I know that's his defense mechanism. It is. It's when you're advancing on him and you get
away so that you can't reach me. I don't got this long run. You can't reach me. You know.
And I can poke you in the eyes. He's doing it on purpose. He's done interviews about it.
And said he did it on purpose?
He said, yeah.
Stop. He ain't said that.
Yeah.
I want you to show me the interview where he said, I do it
I
on purpose.
I saw a clip the other day. You can
Yeah?
tell. You can look. And he said it might be illegal and stuff like that, but he said, hey, it works. He does it on purpose. Trust me.
You really believe he is the most methodical, most
Yes.
strategic fighter that's
Yes.
ever fought in the UFC?
Just ever.
I just think we
TJ,
all
your
fight with
opinion?
honor.
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, he comes out with insane game plans all the time. You know, but he did. This is the fight where he got challenged the most. It was against Alexander Gustafsson.
Yeah, Gustafsson's team was here when Hamzat was here because they're all from Sweden, and Ilya was here, and they were talking about how they felt they won that fight.
Yeah, I didn't watch it,
Yeah.
but I remember that being said.
Why is it when you talk about him coming out with insane game plans? I've heard you say that before on multiple podcasts. What does that mean?
Because he fights different per the opponent. He does a really good job of switching up his game plan when he's fighting.
Wow.
He's not always the same guy. He comes out with different techniques and different ways to beat you.
And do we feel as a kind of a podcast team right now, is this the greatest fighter ever to fight in the UFC?
Yeah, I do.
Wow. Bobby,
who's
Jon
that?
Jones?
I think so.
Really, Rampage? Out of everybody you fought, not just people you fought past, present, future, you think he's the greatest fighter to ever fight in the UFC?
I think Jon Jones is like one of the best fighters of our lifetime.
Wow. I think I agree with you.
But
it's crazy to hear from you.
But that's why I go at him so hard for being dirty because he don't need it. Even he the one who started people from doing the spinning elbows. Nobody was doing that shit before him, right? But when Jon Jones was doing it, he was landing on the back of your head, illegal.
Not on your feet, it's not.
Yeah.
You can elbow somebody in the back of the head on your feet.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know
then
that.
all that shit fly, bro. You can't stop it in the middle of the action.
But that's
I
why
can
he was
see
doing
we're
it.
talking
But-
about if it's a ground opponent, you need to aim your strikes towards the ears and stuff like that. But
I
if
never
it
knew
catch
that.
you upside your head when it's going, bro.
Yeah.
But I never
It's
knew.
all
I never
good.
knew that was a legal blow. I never knew that.
Yeah.
But that's the most dangerous one though.
Bro,
But-
I've been hit a couple. That's where I got dropped a bunch of times. Got hit behind the head.
Yeah,
you
me
know?
too. By Glover.
Where I
Glover,
try to slip down and then he'll just catch the back of the
bro.
head. and
Glover,
boom.
Glover,
You know?
Glover hit me on the back of the head in that fight. I don't even remember that training camp. I don't even remember that fight. And when you get hit on the back of the head, that's why that one boxer I can't think of his name. He's a vegetable now because he kept getting hit on the back of the head. He's a boxer. I don't remember his name. Latino.
Yeah,
boxer.
boxing's different though. Boxing, that is illegal.
Yeah.
But in MMA, it's not.
I didn't know. That's why I assumed.
Does the DQ for Jon Jones against Matt Hamill count?
No,
They
don't.
took it away, I think, because the 12-6 is legal now.
Yeah.
So if we look at this, since 2011, Jon Jones has only fought for world titles. From 2011.
Yeah.
From 2011, Jon Jones has only fought for world titles.
Listen, I say that even though I do agree that he's questionably lost at least one fight with what's his name, Reyes.
Gustafsson.
Was Gustafsson?
Oh, Reyes,
Dominic
too.
Reyes was an
Dominic Reyes.
amazing fight. Yeah.
Gustafsson and Reyes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Jon Jones, I think that I think that he probably just didn't train hard. He was like, I'm just gonna beat this guy, and it cost him. He lost that fight.
Yeah, the Dominic Reyes fight in 2020 was a pretty crazy fight.
Yeah.
But look at this. Since 2008, Jon Jones, I mean, obviously he's undefeated, but that is one of the craziest stats. And if you go to ESPN and you just pull up Jon Jones's fight history, we're looking at how many title fights in a row, back to back to back to back. He's like a 17-time champion, 16-time world champion. That's incredible. Will this record ever be beaten?
He can put a build up in each one of his rooms and all of his houses.
And he'll still need more room.
I need a bigger house.
I need a bigger house. Yeah. Will this record ever be beaten?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Never?
I don't think so.
Wow. And do we feel like Alex Pereira versus Jon Jones is going to happen?
If he fights anyone, probably.
Yeah.
Especially after this, yeah.
If it ever happens again, it'll be in the light heavyweight or heavyweight division. You have to understand, like, the skill gap between, or not skill gap, but skill gap between heavyweights versus lighter weights. And and the numbers wise in terms of how many people are going to be at these weights.
Bobby, how would Alex Pereira do against a guy like Tom Aspinall?
Alex, I think he do quite well depending upon the fight. Aspinall chooses the fight, If Aspinall chooses to wrestle or versus he choosing to strike, everyone has a chance to hit a guy and put you down,
And how good do you think Alex Pereira versus Jon Jones of a fight would be?
I think that's the better fight of the two. I think that we can put the most eyes to be the biggest fight, They got to hurry up because both guys are getting old, We're running out of time. Especially the way that Alex is fighting. He's fighting fast and often, and it's going to put a wear on the body. He's older, He's only going to have that superstar around for so much longer. You better use him while you have him.
Rampage, what do you think? Do we want to see Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira, Jon Jones, or do we want to see Alex Pereira versus Jon Jones? Who do we want to see next? Do we want to see this as a rematch?
I want to see this rematch first.
So this as a rematch first, and then who do we want? Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira?
I really don't want to see that fight.
No?
Honestly.
Why is that?
Because I just don't feel like it's going to be. I just don't feel like Jon Jones is going to fight him the way we would like to see that fight. You know why we?
He's going to sit up there and hug him and down.
Yeah, you know why we love Alex Pereira. He's one of my favorite fighters right now. He's so entertaining. I love watching him fight, and I know Alex wants that fight. But that's going to be a tough training camp for Alex because he's going to have to do a shit ton of wrestling.
I want it for him just to get paid. I mean, look, man, we're in this game to get paid, and like that's where, and he's already gotten paid very well compared to where he was ever coming from. But like that fight, he's gonna get paid.
Who do you want to get paid?
Alex.
Oh wow,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, he's by far like, how could he not be one of your favorite fighters on the roster?
Agreed. Agreed.
But I also say this: Jones has the most trouble with longer fighters, and now he's gonna have a fighter closer to that range where he's at, where it's even. I think that's what makes him so strong at what he does is that there's nobody that fits his physique. How tall and
I agree with you, but those guys got they have like a stronger wrestling background than Alex. Now I think Alex wrestling is great. He showed it his last fight, but Jon Jones is a great wrestler.
Okay, Rampage, I know you got to go. Bobby Green, it's amazing to have you on the pod. TJ, thanks for breaking it down. I know for all of you guys that are wondering, TJ will be doing some breakdowns on the Behind the Brand. We're going to be doing a lot more MMA breakdown from the fights, the technical skill, and things that TJ is really great at. I need you guys to all go check out the Jaxxon Behind the Brand on YouTube. And then if you want to see Bobby Green and Rampage shake it at low and drop it slow, they will be live streaming together.
We're gonna get you on your Jaxxon G-string.
We know you guys live streaming together.
We're gonna get you a Jaxxon G-string.
I don't know. Hey, what I want to do though, I want to do a collab stream with you one day, and I want to show you. I think he could be a excellent streamer. I want to show you how streaming
Teach me how that shit. Yeah, teach me that shit, bro.
A lot of people don't understand it. Did you see Henry Cejudo? Did you see that clip of him talking about a fart box? I was like, bro,
he got caught slipping.
And like some people don't understand.
Happened?
I was live streaming at the Mr. Olympia, and I ran into Henry Cejudo, and I was live streaming. He saw my cameraman over here, but my cameraman kind of stayed far back. And I keep my mic on my head because I don't like it right here. Yeah. And he was saying shit. And
he thought he was on the low.
I was like,
he's like, Rampage.
Bro, I had the same shit happen to me from being at your house.
Oh my God,
nigga.
Hey, the Taco Tuesday clip of you is crazy.
When we came out the closet, we came down your stairs and shit.
Yeah.
What were you two doing in the closet together?
My whole closet is a bedroom.
Nah, y'all was doing. Hey,
you know what?
Bro, my closet is big as this
Out of
room.
nowhere, the door opens up and it's Bobby Green and Rampage.
Now, it is where you said it. People can clip that up. But listen, my closet is as big as this room right here. I changed the master bedroom into my closet, and he was looking at the clothes.
I was in there raiding this shit, stealing shit. So we're coming out this, and we're going down the stairs. I was like, hey, that bitch was bad, you know? I just said it to you on some low shit, right? But you had the mic, you know? My girl hit me up later on. I was like, you said this. I was like, I told it to her. She was like, no, you told it to Rampage. I was like, well, at least I didn't tell it to her. You know?
Bro, I get in so much trouble. Ever since I started streaming, I cock blocked myself on every chick. The chicks, they watch me now.
Time out. Did you see Rampage's UFC octagon bed?
What?
Did you see his bed? He has a bed
I
shaped
don't
like
think
a
he went to the
UFC cage.
bedroom. He didn't.
I ain't been no bedroom. Hell no.
He didn't go. He went to the closet. He didn't go to the bedroom.
Bro, there's a viral clip of you guys at Rampage's Taco Tuesday party on his live stream, and you guys are just going nuts. And Cheese is with you, our mobile detailer.
Big Cheese.
Big Cheese. You know the car wash guy?
Asian dude?
No, that's
I'm
Lloyd.
gonna tell you something about Big Cheese. I've been noticing Big Cheese been cock blocking me a little bit. He don't even know it. But I think he know it. Any girl I'm getting at, next thing you know, I see the other day I was with this Hawaiian girl. She wasn't all that, but she was okay. I could have had a good freaky time with him. Then I go and I got to entertain. I come back. Big Cheese all hugged up on it and shit. I'm like, all right, then.
Hey man, Cheese is just looking for a wingman. Maybe you hook him up.
I did. You know what I did?
Cheese needs a wingman.
You know
Right
what I
here,
did?
right here. Cheese and Rampage Jaxxon.
No. I winged. This wasn't the night. I did. I ended up wingman, and I told the girl that he was rich. and then she was like locked in on him for the rest of the night.
Where was this right here?
This was at my Taco Tuesday at the league.
She's like, let's go back to your place.
Hey, look, here come Cheese. Whenever I'm on a girl, here come Cheese.
Okay, that's
Who are these girls? Where do you find these girls?
These girls are Kirko.com. They work for Kirko.com. And I'm like, hey man, I'm doing this my first Taco Tuesday at this league, and it's like a sausage party. He said, my boy Kevin, he's a good guy, man. He's like CEO of Kirko.com. He said, say less. I'm gonna airdrop you some girls to come hang out with you. And he did. He dropped me 2, and they was fun. They were showing me they was
okay. We're out. Thanks for watching the Jaxxon podcast. We're done.
Yeah.
We out.